Hello and welcome to Diego C Palace here. Just doing a watch along for, of course, the English League Cup matches today. There are, of course, there's a few fixtures on. The Brighton, Hove and Albion, Liverpool fixture is already on its way. It's coming up to around 15 minutes and there's 0-0. Liverpool fans, come on. Someone please beat that Brighton side. Someone just win against Brighton. That's all I ever ask. And of course, later on in about 2 minutes, Aston Villa are playing against my beloved Crystal Palace. Got my lucky hat back there. And just going to pan it up so you can see. If you're new to the channel, please hit a like and subscribe at Diego C Palace. Just doing a watch along for today's English League Cup matches. And if you're interested in the lineups, it should be on the description below. I'm just going to put in here. There you go. Right, so just trying to get the matches up now. Just bear with me because I'm sure I'm not allowed to show it. Gordon Bennett. I think it's on here. Just trying to get it up. Just going to take a drink. Hold on a minute. I don't think it's on. No, it's not. So I'm not wasting my time there. Hold on a minute. Right, they're all kicking off now. It's 0-0 between Aston Villa, Crystal Palace. Manchester United 0-0 against Leicester City. I wonder if Wayne Rooney and his family are in the VIP box and James Vardy and his family are in the other VIP box next to each other. I wonder who's watching what there. Are they watching the match or are they watching the VIP boxes at Old Trafford? I have no idea. But it's still 0-0 there at Newcastle United versus Chelsea. That's going to be a tasty fixture, I can't lie. Both sides turning around their season and, of course, looking for some silverware. Chelsea getting to finals last season, but, of course, being beaten by Liverpool. Hold on a minute. CP. No, that's not working. Sure, this is down. I don't know how to do this. Right, we'll leave it like that. Right, that's that. Get the match going there. Let me just. Oh. Right, just take that away. Oh my god. All right, okay, here we go. Let me just get the matches up. That's. Oh. Let me just update this. Hold on a second, guys. Right, hold on a minute. So what do I do now? Just bear with me. It's not working. Right, that's not working at all. Okay, there you go. It is what it is. Right, big up to you lot. Right, I'm just going to go back to it didn't work on there. It's still 0-0 in all the fixtures. The only one that hasn't kicked off is between Tottenham Hotspur and Manchester City. They kick off at 20:15, so in about 20 minutes or so. I'm just going to... what do I do now? So then I do... No, it's got to be on here, surely. So how do I go to... Oh, see. No, it's not that one. Just bear with me. I'm trying to get up the matches that I can hear and see. No. So that's not doing it there. So what if I do it there? No, that's the wrong one. What about that one? Okay, so that one's not doing it. So let's go to that one. Oh, no, they're only doing that one. Okay, no problem. Not a big deal. So if I go to that one, work, please. I want to go live. I don't understand. Oh, here, there. Don't know if it's just going to hear it. Make sure you guys can't hear it. And it's good passing there from Aston Villa here. I can see. Around the 18-yard box, Leon Bailey picks it up and drives it forward to the right-hand side, fires it out to the shot, but Matt Turner, who's in goal for Crystal Palace, Oliver Glasner's given him a chance on goal. Big up to Matt Turner having a go at him. Good goalkeeper, and just showing a little clip there of Ruud van Nistelrooy. And I'm going to do the lineups on. Oh, shit, 1 minute. Just bear with me. It's not working. Okay, start again. Right, we'll leave it there. Right, so we've got can leave that there for a moment. Right. It's still 0-0 between Preston and Arsenal. Aston Villa is 0-0 against my beloved Crystal Palace. Lively start there by Aston Villa. I can't lie. Good save there, early doors by Matt, who's in goal for Crystal Palace, and Liverpool also are 0-0. Oh, Newcastle have hit the woodwork. Oh my days! So there you go. Newcastle have hit the woodwork, and there's a picture there of Ruud van Nistelrooy at Old Trafford. And he's obviously just covering until the new manager, but it's still nothing there. I'm just going to go into Villa Park. Oh, sorry, has just gone. Come on, Palace. Come on. Is the lucky hat? Is the lucky hat there? Although I'm training out my new farm. Come on, Palace. Every SA is on fire. Crystal Palace 1-0 up against the Villa at Villa Park. Big up to, I can hear, I'll say it again, I can hear the Crystal Palace away fans at the Dungelly stand. They're cheering on the, is it offside? Are they looking at it? Because I remember last time early doors, the last time I was at Villa Park, we scored early doors. Patrick Vieira was the manager, and Wilfried Zaha scored early, but he was ruled offside. So I hope that's not been ruled offside. But Eberechi has scored, and Crystal Palace are in the next round. No, really, maybe early doors for that. But they are winning 1-0 at Villa. Yes, it stays. Crystal Palace 1, Aston Villa 0 point. 0 point. Oh my days, I am buzzing. It's my new lucky hat. That's what it's doing it. Lovely Daniel Muñoz, right hand side of the ball. He drives it forward, sends it across the penalty area, and none other than Eberechi. Of course, Eberechi. He's not going to mess about. He will score from there. It's better. Yeah, that stays. So, I'm going to go through the lineups here, and I don't know what's going on here. Just bear with me. I hope you can all hear me and see me okay. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Currently, at the moment, scores are 20, coming up to half an hour, playing Brighton versus Liverpool. It is Brighton Hove and Albion 0, Liverpool 0, Aston Villa 0, Crystal Palace 1. Come on, Palace. Manchester United 0, Leicester City 0, Wayne Rooney's VIP box versus James Vardy VIP box at Old Trafford. The cameras are on those two, as well as paying attention to the match. Real talk. Newcastle United versus Chelsea, still 0-0. Although Newcastle have hit the woodwork. And Preston North End versus Arsenal. The Arsenal, as they say, that up in North London. They can't even open up Preston North End. I mean, one of the Arsenal players on their wages can completely outspend the whole squad of Preston North End. I say no more. Tottenham Hotspur versus Manchester City is a 8:15 kickoff. Excuse me. So that will kick off in about 15 minutes. But it's still just going to go up into the lineups here for Crystal Palace. Oh yeah, by the way, if you want to know about the lineups, feel free to. I don't know how to edit. Can I do this? I have. Yeah, it's all in the chat below, in the description. I've put the all the lineups for all the matches. If I have missed one out, apologies. But yeah, it's all in there. So if you want to have a look down below, it's all in there. If you want to see, I'm just going to read out my lineup. Of course, we've got at Crystal Palace, we've got Matt Turner in goal, Mark Guéhi, our captain, Maxime Lacroix in the back three with Trevor Chalobah, a Chelsea loanee. What an amazing player. He's been back in the past, I suppose, for the Chelsea fans. They should know all about him. He's getting up to speed, getting to match fitness with us. And he's on a back three there. Trevor Chalobah from Chelsea loanee with Maatsen, Lacroix and Mark Guéhi there, our captain. And then in front of those three, we've got in the pivot Wharton and Hughes. On the wings, we've got Daniel Muñoz and Tyrick Mitchell. And just in front of them, we've got Eddie Nketiah, Ebrieze, and Jean-Philippe Mateta up top. I'm hopeful that Eddie Nketiah will get a couple of goals tonight. Good luck, Eddie Nketiah. He's putting in the hours, he's putting in the work. And Liverpool defending there deep. They're having to defend very deep, so Liverpool have been pegged back there. But also Aston Villa, they're starting with a back four with Nedeljkovic, Diego Carlos, Mings, and Maatsen. Aston Villa got in the pivot there with McGinn, Kamara, and above them they've got Buendia there. Behind Duran, the Colombian, who's doing very well for Aston Villa. What a magnificent goal he scored in the Champions League. Well done to the Colombian, Duran. So at the moment, we've actually got 3 Colombians on the pitch. I beg your pardon, I said that wrong. 2 Colombians, Daniel Muñoz and John Duran. Of course, Jefferson Lerma, get well soon. He's recovering from an injury. And Manchester United have gone ahead. Do they really need a new manager? I don't know. What a goal. Oh my days. That's a neutral. That could be up there as a contender for that competition. And I'll tell you something. Does Manchester United need to look for a new manager? Because Van Nistelrooy has got Chelsea in his pocket there. Real talk. So there you go. Manchester United are 1-0 up, and I've just lost the thing. I'm just going to go into it now, see what we can see. Yes, it is a right foot shot from the outside of the box for the top right corner, assisted by Alejandro Garnacho. But what a tasty little goal there by Casemiro, and I think he's scored now 2 goals in 2 games, successive games for their Manchester United. I could be wrong, asking Manchester United fans, but Casemiro scoring there with an assist from Garnacho, and Manchester United. Sorry, I got that wrong earlier on. Van Nistelrooy has got Steve Cooper, I should say. He's the manager for Leicester City, of course, and he's at Foxham, I suppose. Now, here we go. It is still Crystal Palace 1 away at Aston Villa. Oh, Diaz's second attempt for Liverpool. Oh, he should have bagged one of those, in my opinion. Luis Diaz, in my opinion, should have hit the target there. Brighton living dangerously. Liverpool fans out there, come on, please beat Brighton. That's all I ask for. Someone please beat Brighton. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. I do content on Crystal Palace women. Did a watch along yesterday. Some of the Crystal Palace women were playing, of course, for their international sides. I do cover, as you can see, a watch along for Crystal Palace men. Sometimes I'm at the match. When I can, then I do some coverage there. And I also do coverage for other teams as watch alongs, to learn how to do watch alongs and all these YouTubing content creation. But at the moment, the only goal scored in the English League Cup in the 16th round, Brighton Hove and Albion, 34 minutes, 0, Liverpool 0. The following matches all started at 7:45. It's Aston Villa 0, Crystal Palace 1, Manchester United 1. Casemiro there for Crystal Palace. It was Ebrieze. Leicester City 0, Newcastle United hitting the woodwork. Chelsea 0, 0-0 there between Newcastle and Chelsea. Preston North End 0, Arsenal 0. And the kickoff between Tottenham Hotspur and Manchester City is at 8:15. Also kicking off tonight in the Scottish Premiership, Celtic 0, Dundee 0, Dundee United 0, Motherwell 0, Hearts 0, Kilmarnock 0, Ross County 0, Hibs 0, St Mirren 0, St Johnstone have gone ahead, and Aberdeen 0, Rangers 0. Here we go. Oh, one minute. Yeah, that's a goal. They've just shown a replay of the Casemiro goal, and no one closing him down. Casemiro, there's a lot of Manchester United fans I saw last season or the last few games saying that he's lost his legs, that he shouldn't be playing for their side. Well, he's scoring goals for them now, so a lot of Manchester United fans, perhaps they're not paying attention to what the man's done in his past and what he can still do in the future, I suppose. But Casemiro on target there, and oh no, Ebriez is coming off. Oh no, this is not good. He's not coming on. He's not staying on. Ebriez, damn it! Why is it? Ebriez is coming off injured. He scored the opening goal for us. Daichi Kamara is coming off for him, I suppose. I don't know yet. Oh no, Ebriez is off injured. That to me looks like a hamstring injury because the way he just stopped, there was no players around Ebriez, so no one made contact with him. He was just jogging along nonchalant and he just had to pull up. I hope that's not a hamstring injury because that means he's off for some time now. As Ebriez off, oh no. Ebriez is off injured. And yes, Daichi Kamada is coming on for Ebriez. So good luck, Daichi Kamada. I'm absolutely gutted for that. Oh no. Get well, Ebriez. So we've got like A&E department at Crystal Palace getting the players back. And Ruud van Nistelrooy, they're celebrating. They're on his touchline. They're just showing a clip of that. Hold on a minute. Just going to get my... Just getting a drink. Just bear with me. Oh, shoot. Nearly dropped that. That was close. So I've got some biscuits here for the journey. I'm absolutely gutted that Ebriez is off injured. I hope he recovers soon. I hope it's just a niggle. He wasn't challenged, but in any way, he just pulled up, and I think that might be a hamstring injury. Ebriez, Eze, thank you for signing my shirt at the end of last season. What a true gentleman. But I'm absolutely gutted for you. Another injury picked up. TL, I nearly swore there. Unbelievable. Oh, man. But anyway, so current scores at the moment, coming up to 40 minutes, Brighton, Hove and Albion 0, Liverpool 0, Aston Villa 0, Crystal Palace 1, and Manchester United 1, Leicester City 0, Newcastle United 0, Chelsea 0, Preston North End 0. Arsenal have just scored. Arsenal Arsenal has just scored. Jesus right foot shot on right hand side of the six box. Six box. Um, following a set piece, and there's another goal. And Newcastle have gone ahead. Chelsea fans are fuming the way they've considered that goal, and of course, Isaac there for Newcastle United. Oh, the Chelsea fans will be disappointed with the way he had space there. And yes, I can confirm Newcastle have gone ahead. Chelsea at St James's Park. Alexander Isak there with a right foot shot from the centre of the box. The Chelsea fans will be fuming about the amount of time and space that Isak had on the ball, and he just buried that. 23 minutes in, it's Newcastle United 1, Chelsea 0. Also, Arsenal with Gabriel Jesus scoring. Gabriel Jesus scoring on the 24th minute following a set piece. Kporha passing the ball, I think, following a set piece, and Gabriel Jesus scoring his first goal. I don't know, I can't remember the last time Gabriel Jesus has scored for Arsenal. Ask an Arsenal fan, they'll probably know. Probably not enough for them, I suppose. And oh no, Crystal Palace has just conceded. Oh no, this is not good. This is not good. Ebrietze is off injured, and now Aston Villa have equalised. I am not happy. I am not happy at all. I'll say it again. John Duran, the Colombian, has scored in the 23 minutes, an assist by Bailey. Oh man, it's going to be a long evening. Another goal. This is another goal this evening. John Duran giving the time of life in the centre of the box, and he just picked his spot in the right hand corner, and unbelievable. You can't leave that amount of space and time on the ball there. Someone's got to close that down. It's Aston Villa 1, Crystal Palace 1, but of course. And now Adam Wharton has gone down. They are all dropping like flies. Oh my days. First of all, Ebrietze goes down injured, and now Adam Wharton is down injured. I can't take these injuries. Because someone dialed 999. I'm telling you, we got an A&E department on the away coach at Crystal Palace because everyone's dropping like flies here. We've just considered a goal, and Adam Wharton is down. I hope he's not serious. I hope he can still carry on playing. We're running out of players. Newcastle has just scored another one. While they look at the injury of Adam Wharton, I'm going to look at this because Newcastle United are running, are spanking. They are spanking the Chelsea fans, and oh, look, they just calamity. They've just forced it, and it's an own goal by Chelsea. The Sarsi, he scored an own goal. It's now Newcastle United 2, Chelsea 1. Now, unbelievable. I've got to go back to the Crystal Palace game away at Aston Villa to see what's happened to Adam Wharton. They're just about to start again following the injury to Adam Wharton. Oh no, we can't do any more injuries. Oh, another goal. Manchester United has scored again. Ruud van Nistelrooy is going to have a 100% successful rate as a manager at Manchester United. It is a Garnacho goal on 28 minutes. Manchester United 2, Leicester City 0, or should I say Wayne Rooney's VIP box 2, Jamie Vardy's VIP box, which is next door with their lot next door to it. They've got 0 point. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying that the cameras are pointed to the family in the VIP boxes. Some people are watching the match between Manchester United players and the Leicester City players. Some people are watching the reaction from Wayne Rooney's VIP box and Jamie Vardy's VIP box. It was an assist by Diogo Dalot on 28 minutes, and Garnacho scoring there the second goal for Manchester United. Ruud van Nistelrooy, clean sheet and 100% record as a Manchester United temporary manager. It's a no-brainer. Why are you going to go and spend out all these 10, 20 million, 30 million for someone else when you've got someone there on the payroll already? But anyway, clearly there's some things going on. Go and ask a Manchester United fan why they won't go for Ruud van Nistelrooy. Right, scores it's coming up to about half time here. They're on Brighton. Brighton Hove Albion is versus Liverpool is 0-0. Aston Villa versus Crystal Palace is 1-1. Jean Duran Duran has scored for Aston Villa on 23 minutes. Ebrieze scoring early doors at 8 minutes, an assist by Daniel Muñoz, but Ebrieze has gone off injured. I'm absolutely gutted for him. It looks like Adam Wharton has picked up a little knock, but he's running it through. I'm absolutely gutted that Ebrieze is off injured. And a correction here, Adam Wharton did have to come off and around 30 minutes, and Jeffrey Schlupp came on for him. So we've had 2 injuries. Oh my days, my head hurts. We are basically A&E department on that away coach. We've got two major players for us, Ebrieze and Adam Wharton. Amazing prospects for the game, and they're both injured in this match. It's still 1-1 away at Villa Park. And big up to you, Shady Arsenal. Congratulations to you, Arsenal fan. You are 1-0 up against Preston North End. I've actually been to Preston North End back in the day when we used to be in the first division, and you are 1-0 up. I believe your Gabriel Jesus has scored a well taken goal. He hasn't scored that many goals for you recently. And so well done to your side, I suppose. But I expect that your Arsenal fans and yourself will want more goals from Gabriel Jesus. But he followed this, I believe it was a set piece, and Gabriel Jesus picked his spot and scored well. Also, in today's kickoff was Newcastle. They are spanking, they are whipping the Chelsea fans 2-0. Newcastle United also should really be 3-0 up because they hit the woodwork early doors. But it's half time here, I can confirm, between Brighton Hove Albion 0, Liverpool 0. It's half time. Of course, they're playing down at the Albion at the American Express Stadium down there, and it's going to go into their lineups to see if there's no been changes during that match. And for the Liverpool away side, they've got Jaros in goal. Bradley, very, very great prospect of the game. Bradley, I wouldn't mind him at my Palace. If there's any Liverpool fans out there, if he doesn't get first team football, I'll have him at my Palace. Bradley, Kwashan, Gomez, and Robertson. And that's a back four for Arnold Slot. Diaz, in my opinion, he should have scored. He's had about 2 or 3 good opportunities. One of them he should really have done better. I'm always in Luis Diaz because he's Colombian, but he knows his levels and he should have scored for Liverpool. Morton alongside Endo in the middle there with Gakpo on the left wing there, and Szoboszlai and Jones up top for Liverpool. Brighton Hove and Albion, they're so annoying. I'm not going to read out their lineup because I'm salty about Brighton doing so well. It's Leicester City. Have pulled one back. Manchester United in the mud. Are they in the mud? Are they in panic stations? But Leicester City, is it offside? They're looking at it. Someone's got a book in there, but Leicester City have pulled one back there, and for me, and it looks like it looks like Leicester City have pulled one back. Jordan Ayew playing up front for Leicester City, and Yep, that stays. It's Manchester United 2, Leicester City 1. Steve Cooper encouraging his Leicester City side from the touchline. And there's been another goal. Big up to the Arsenal fans out there. Arsenal fans there. They've scored another goal away at Preston North End. And that is what this name butchers me. I always butcher it. And Nwaneri. He's been assisted by the first goal scorer, Gabriel Jesus, on 33 minutes. Lovely taken goal by and Nwaneri with his left foot right outside the box and top bins on the top left-hand corner. What a beautiful goal. He's going to remember that. That will give Ethan and Nwaneri confidence, I expect, for his for starting for Arsenal this time round. And so that's a well taken goal. I can't lie. That's a well taken. It's outside the box, and he's taken that with his left foot. Lovely and sweet. That's that. If you're an Arsenal fan, go and check that goal out. What a lovely taken goal there by Ethan and Nwaneri. That will give him confidence, and no doubt. But so then there's Preston North End 0, Arsenal 2. Here at Aston Villa, Crystal Palace, it is still 1-1. Just watching here as a free kick comes in from Villa. They're winning in a free kick here. Emmanuel Here we go. It's a goal's gone in. Well, would you believe it? Tottenham Hotspur are winning against Manchester City. It's early doors in that match. Oh my days. It's Timo Werner. He just nipped in there, tucks it in. Very well taken goal then, about 4 or 5 minutes early doors in that match at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. It is 1-0 to the Spurs. They are licking their wounds following their spanking from us Crystal Palace fans and the Crystal Palace. And I think that's a goal. Manchester United has just scored. It's a deflective goal, but Manchester United now is a free kick. He's taking Bruno Fernandes taking a free kick, and it's taking the deflection off the wall, and it's just the goalkeeper going the other way. The ball went the other way. I think it came off Jordan Ayew, but he was on the wall. What can you do? It is what it is. It's Manchester United 3, Leicester City 1. Well in control this, but will they collapse? Will it be a calamity? Will Manchester United do another one? Will those Manchester United players throw Ruud van Nistelrooy underneath the bus like they did with ETH? Will they throw the next manager, whoever it may be, underneath the bus? I know a lot of the Manchester United fans, they threw ETH underneath the bus a long time ago, and but they all seem to have forgot that they won the FA Cup. I can't work that out. Just go talk to Manchester United fans; they'll tell you, I suppose. Anyway, so it is early doors at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. It is Tottenham Hotspur 1, Manchester City 0. Early doors goals there for Timo Werner, for Tottenham Hotspur, and Manchester City up against the Manchester City fans. And Pep Guardiola will be arguing their schedule is too intensive. They've had to kick off today when everybody else has had more time to rest. I say no more. But it is what it is. Also, actually, I do. Cause I am intrigued in what's going on in the Scottish Premiership. And oh my days, here we go. I didn't expect that. Celtic 0 on 38 minutes. Celtic. It's the Scottish Premiership. Celtic are 0. Dundee 0. Dundee United 0. Motherwell 1. and Hearts 0, Kilmarnock 0, Ross County 0, Hibs 0, St Mirren 1. They've pulled one back. St Johnstone scored early doors, and Aberdeen 0, Rangers 0. I was expecting Rangers to be at least 2-0 up right now, and Celtic doing one over Dundee as well, but it's no way, it's not to be. So that's quite interesting there, I can't lie. It's still half time at Brighton Hove and Albion. Some of their players are just starting to come out for the second half. Here at Aston Villa at Villa Park, it's still 1-1. Aston Villa versus Crystal Palace. Ebriese and Adam Wharton have gone off injured. I'm absolutely gutted for them. Corner for Crystal Palace now. Conceded. Oh no. Please don't. I think we are getting a little bit better at defending the set pieces, but I'm still panicky about it. I'm just going to take a drink. Please, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. It's still 1-1 here at Villa Park, coming up to about 40 minutes. An early goal at 8 minutes by Ebriese, assisted by Daniel Muñoz, but then Ebriese pulled up. He wasn't challenged at all. He just pulled up, and he looks like he's a hamstring injury. I am absolutely gutted, and I'm absolutely so sad to see Ebriese pick up another injury. And then Aston Villa later on 23 minutes, an assist by Bailey up to John Duran, the Colombian. He scored on 23 minutes, centre of the box. You can't give a player like that time and space with the ball in the penalty area. He's gonna hit the target and they equalise. It is now Aston Villa 1, Crystal Palace 1, and of course, Adam Wharton also picked up an injury. He was substituted at around 30 minutes into the match. Oh, here we go. It looks like Manchester United has just scored a fourth goal. Well in control there. It is another Casemiro goal there. But from a set piece, from a corner, Casemiro scoring 2 goals. I think he scored in the last 2 games for Manchester United. I could be wrong. Ask those Manchester United fans out there. But for me, I have to say, a lot of the Manchester United fans out there, they had thrown Casemiro underneath the bus not long ago. Even his wife had to put on social media, on the mantelpiece, all his trophies, all his achievements, and there he goes. There he is. He's scoring goals for them. Very comfortable performance there by Manchester United with their interim manager of Ruud van Nistelrooy. It is Manchester United 4, Leicester City 1. The VIP box from Jamie Vardy's in Old Trafford, next door to the VIP box of Wayne Rooney. Cameras are on that as well. It's a draw there at the moment. That's what the rumour is. But Manchester United are leading on the pitch 4-2 Leicester City's 1 goal. Well in control there. You have to ask the question, why don't they give the job to Ruud van Nistelrooy? He's on the payroll. It's a no-brainer to me. But there you go. I don't understand that football club, but it is what it is. They just like drama. It's like the Kardashians FC. Real talk. So it's well in control there. Ruud van Nistelrooy there, in charge there. Tottenham Hotspur are leading Manchester City, and it's about 12 minutes in there. Mickey van der Ven looks like he looks down injured. Mickey van der Ven, but I think that could be a hamstring injury for Van der Ven. So there's a delay at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, but it's Tottenham Hotspur 1, Manchester City 0. Manchester City fans will be fuming because the congestions of games that they're having to play across all competitions. It's still Newcastle United 2, Chelsea 0. Newcastle United should really be 3-0 up, in my opinion, hitting the woodwork early doors. Solid performance there, I think, from Preston North End against Arsenal, but Arsenal just got too much there in the midfield and on the attacking wing side. If you're an Arsenal fan out there and you haven't seen the goal from your player Ethan and Waneri. Go and watch it. That is a beautiful goal. It's a beautiful from outside the box. Well taken. The assist by Gabriel Jesus on 33 minutes. It is Arsenal 2-0 up away at Preston North End. Of course, they're playing at Deepdale. And who's the manager at Preston North End? Let me have a look. I'm intrigued. How do I find that out? Paul Heckingbottom. Yep, I know the name. Manager of Preston North End is Paul Heckingbottom. And Newcastle United 2, Chelsea 0. They've just had a handball appeal. Is that? No. But it's 2-0 to Newcastle United. As I said earlier on, Newcastle United should really be 3-1 up. Very convincing performance by Newcastle United. Perhaps Chelsea just concentrating, focusing on the Premier League and breaking into that top 4, top 3. I think Chelsea could, if they can avoid injuries and muster up some consistency there, they probably will. At my match away at Aston Villa, it's 1-1, but the really sad news is just coming up to half time. Ebrieze and Adam Wharton have gone out injured, and I am absolutely gutted. For Eze and for Adam Wharton. I hope it's nothing too serious. We need them back. We need them both back. We've got also Jefferson Lerma also injured in the middle of the park. He's out injured as well. We've got an A&E department that's filled up. We started I think Crystal Palace, and Muñoz, lovely cross there, and up to Eze on 8 minutes, but then Duran equalising on 23 minutes for Aston Villa. Adam Wharton, and at the moment, as I can see John Duran, the Colombian goal scorer for Aston Villa. He is down injured. They're all dropping like flies. There must be something on that pitch that's not right. Someone hasn't laid that pitch right, because John Duran, the Colombian international player playing for Aston Villa, he's down injured. Ebrieze is pulled up. Adam Wharton has pulled up. There's been other people that have been getting injured. What's going on with that pitch? Who laid the pitch at Villa Park? Someone have a word with the groundsman or groundswoman. Someone have a word, because that's out of order. What's going on there? I'm not having that. But it's 1-1 there. It's trying to get to half-time there at Villa Park. But there's an injury. John Duran, the Colombian international striker for Aston Villa, he's down injured. So they probably will not want that, I suppose, Aston Villa, because they want him for the Old Trafford here. We're coming into the 3rd minutes of extra time in the first half. Manchester United 4, Leicester City 1. Wayne Rooney's VIP box next to Jamie Vardy's VIP box at Hanover. That's a total different scoreline down there. I'm not getting involved. I'm just mentioning it, that's all. And it's Manchester United 4, Leicester City 1. And Ruud van Nistelrooy is the interim manager at Manchester United. He seems very relaxed, very confident on that touchline as a manager, as a coach. Why don't they give him a chance? I don't know. It's not like he has to prove anything to Manchester United. He was a prolific. I think Ruud van Nistelrooy might have scored 100 over 140, 150 goals for Manchester United. He knows that football club, and he's got his coaching badges. Is there? He's winning 4-2. Oh, Leicester City's just scored. Leicester City's just pulled one back. Leicester City just scored one back. And Cody's just pulled one back. I told you, Manchester United are vulnerable. Anything can happen. This could be an upset. This could go. I'm not trying to jinx it for Manchester United fans. I'm just saying it is Manchester United 4, Leicester City 2. As I'm talking about it, Leicester City has scored, pulled another one back in extra time. In additional extra time in the first half, and it's Cody. Cody's pulled another one back. It is now Manchester United 4, Leicester City 2. So it's not a done deal there. Steve Cooper will be wanting to come out for the second half, and I'm just going to have a look and see if they've done any changes during the match. No changes in that match. The only yellow card has gone to Akuli. Oh! Cody, that's a goal. That's a goal. That's a goal. I tell you, if you're a Manchester United fan, look away, look away, look away, look away. Because that goal from Leicester City, oh my days. Wow. That's a goal. That's a goal. Oh, that's going to change. If that doesn't change the match, I don't know what will. It is Manchester. He gets the ball out there on the left-hand side, moves it over to the right-hand side, and then he just drills it in. What a goal by Cody for Leicester City. That is not just a rocket. That's like a supersonic shot on goal. I'll tell you something. This is more goals in this match between Manchester United versus Leicester City, and there's some. There was no stopping that. There was no stopping that. Top left bins there, and Jordan Ayew starting there for Leicester City, and Oderson on one. He's hold on a minute, just getting comfortable here. Oh, let's get a bit comfortable. Right, so it's half time at Newcastle. I can confirm it's Newcastle United 2, Chelsea 0. For me, everything's a half time except the Tottenham Hotspur. Right, so I'm going to confirm the score lines. Brighton, Hove and Albion, they're now into the second half. And Liverpool have scored. Cody Gakpo has scored on the first 46 minutes, assisted by Moulton. And all I ever want is for someone to beat Brighton. I'm not salty about it. I'm just saying, can someone please beat Brighton? That's all I ask. So Liverpool fans out there with sugar on top, just beat Brighton. That's all I'm asking. I don't want anything in return. I'm just saying, Liverpool fans, beat Brighton. All right, just beat the Albion. All right, that's all I'm asking. But right now, it's Brighton, Hove and Albion at the American Express Stadium. It is Brighton, Hove and Albion 0 point. Liverpool 1. Oh my days! That's a safe minute. Liverpool are winning 1-0, 48 minutes there. Mind you, just now, Liverpool is just done a mad save, so that could have been 1-1 as I speak. But on the other ones, half time, Aston Villa 1, Crystal Palace 1, half time, Ebrieze off injured, Adam Wharton off injured at the end for Aston Villa. The Aston Villa striker, Jean Duran, he picked up a knock as well. Something on that pitch that, in my opinion, it was 1-1 there at half-time. Half-time at Old Trafford, Manchester United 4, Ruud van Nistelrooy, interim manager there, Leicester City 2. Leicester City 2. That game is wide open. Newcastle United 2. Half-time versus Chelsea. Newcastle United should really be 3-0, 4-0 up, in my opinion. Chelsea, I think, concentrating in the league. Preston North End 0, Arsenal 2, and Arsenal. That second goal by Ethan and Nwaneri. Go and check it out. Well taken goal. If you're an Arsenal fan, if you've not seen that, go and check it out. And Tottenham Hotspur are 1-0 up against Manchester City, 23 minutes in. Early door goals by Timo Werner. Right, I'm going to concentrate on the Brighton Hove and Albion versus Liverpool because they're playing in the second half. It's a little bit of an end to end here. Early doors in the second half, Brighton Hove and Albion nearly equalised. Just hearing confirmation that definitely it looked like it might be something serious both for Adam Wharton and for Ebrieze injured at Villa Park. I'm absolutely fuming with that for them. Absolutely gutted for them. I'm just got to clean my glasses so I can see what's going on. I can't see anything with the glasses anyway. It's absolutely outrageous that we've picked up more injuries and we've already got Jefferson Lerma out injured. So many other players. Right. Good player, Endo, for Liverpool, I can't lie. And this is what I'm talking about. Right now on the touchline, um, uh, Mohamed Salah is warming up on the touchline, and and it's got the squad in there for Liverpool. Oh, just wide. Oh, I think the Liverpool keeper Jaros had it covered, but that was a very good opportunity by Lamptey from Brighton Hove and Albion. Brighton Hove and Albion home side making noises there. But look at let me just read out the bench for Liverpool. They've got Keller on the bench. They've got Kanate, McAllister, Ione, Nunes, Mohamed Salah, Timitas, Young, and Virgil van Dijk on the bench. I mean, that's a starting lineup in there if there ever was. Spurs have just scored another one. Unbelievable scenes. They are not licking their wounds following the Crystal Palace win. I tell you something, Tottenham Hotspur fans, what has happened to your side? They've had their Weetabix today because I tell you something, Timo Werner scoring early doors on 5 minutes and Sarr has just scored, assisted by Kulusevski on 25 minutes. It is now Tottenham Hotspur 2, Manchester City 0. Again, I said it before and I said it again, I expect Pep Guardiola will argue and the Manchester City fans is the scheduling for them has been unfair because of all the competition that they're in and the time and space that their players are having to rest or not. It's just absolutely ridiculous from their perspective, I expect. So that's probably going to be the narrative there. But definitely, Tottenham Hotspur have got Manchester City pegged back at all points, all over the pitch. And it was from a set piece. City are vulnerable from set pieces, I can't lie. But now it is Tottenham Hotspur on 27 minutes. Tottenham Hotspur 2, Manchester City 0. Going back to the Liverpool game here, which is 1-0 to Liverpool away at the American Express Stadium at Brighton Hove and Albion. Brighton Hove and Albion have come close just recently with an attempt from Hibs. Oh, that was a deflection. Good save from Jaros, but he did have to quickly do a little bit of a moonwalk, step backwards to make sure to secure that save there. Lamptey had an early opportunity for Brighton Hove and Albion, so it is Endo the only player to be booked by the referee there, Tony Harrington, and it's Liverpool now have a throw in on the side. They've not been allowed to take it fast. Why can't they take it fast? Oh, someone's been injured, maybe. Brighton know how to apply pressure on the opposition goalkeeper. And ask questions of them. I can't lie, but it's just so annoying. Liverpool fans, sort out your team. Make sure you get a win against Albion. That's all I ask of you. Don't make it difficult for yourselves. Just beat them. Look at the bench for Liverpool. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. The bench for Liverpool right now is Kelly, Konate, McAllister, Nyoni, Nunes, Mohamed Salah, Timitas, Young, and Virgil van Dijk. That is the bench for Liverpool. I mean, that's just taking a bubble, and it's just like a and the, if you like, the B side for Liverpool, which is on the pitch right now, not in all positions, of course. They're reading out in the commentary what I've just said. I'm ahead of the commentary here, which I'm listening to. They are listening. They are reading out the bench for Liverpool, which I've just read twice. It's the squad in depth of Liverpool, how they've built smartly, cleverly, not just from the Arnold Slot era, but also from the, actually they haven't bought that much, actually, I have to say, but from the Jurgen Klopp. They buy smartly. And they make what I call a diamond into a rough diamond into better rough diamonds in that squad there. So Liverpool are doing very well there, but they're still only 1-0 up. Brighton Hove and Albion are very disciplined side. They are very much tuned in into to giving pressure to. It's offside there for the Albion, and Liverpool looks like they're going to get a free kick there. Of course, there's been a substitution at 46 minutes. Defender's gone off. Let me just get that right. Yeah, I thought so. The left back. Kadioglu, he's gone off, and Esportunian, he's come on for Brighton Hove and Albion. Right, let me just see. Everything else is still half time, but Tottenham Hotspur also, they're winning 2-0 up against Manchester City at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Into the Scottish Premiership, we've got Celtic half-time results. Celtic 0, Dundee 0. I'm expecting Celtic to be winning at least 1 or 2-0 there, but it's 0-0. Dundee United 1, Motherwell 1, Hearts 1, Kilmarnock 0, Ross County 0, Hibs 0, St Mirren's 1, St Johnstone, they scored early doors 1, so it's 1-1 there, and they're still playing there. Aberdeen 1, Rangers 0. I've got to look at this. Who scored for Aberdeen? I was expecting, and Devenny scored in 31 minutes, and Rangers are down, a goal down in the first half. Absolute shock of the evening. I was expecting Rangers to walk that at least 2-0, 1-0, but they are losing 1-0 in the first half, approaching half time. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Do coverage on Crystal Palace women, Crystal Palace men, and as you can see on other football teams. I am absolutely gutted for no, don't lost the image there. Both Ebrieze and Adam Wharton have gone off injured for Crystal Palace in the first half but it's 1-1 there. Players looking to coming out for the second half now. Just gonna have a little nibble with some kit. For me, the best player for Brighton Hove and Albion has been Lamptey. He seems to be involved on everything and everything. Liverpool need to stop giving him space and time on the ball. If they don't, he's going to punish them. He's on one of those. He's on one of those. And Liverpool fans, if you're out there, sort out your team because I expect you guys to win over the Albion. That's all I ask. Lamptey! 2 against 1 here. Liverpool are going to score here. They're up against 2 against 1. Oh, what a save. Liverpool have just butchered that. They've gone, they were like, at one point there was just 2 against 1 and Chalobah should have buried that on the counter and Liverpool should now be 2-0 up, but they completely butchered that attempt. They had extra numbers on the Brighton Albion. They were tracking back and Chalobah should have scored there. Should have made most of that opportunity. Literally, they were outnumbered. Brighton Hove and Albion there on that counter attack, and Diaz counter attacking for Liverpool. Gakpo, he gets to the edge of the box, brings the one defender in, and then he dinks the ball over. So I can see. Gakpo, he should have just left it. It's just bad decision. It's not bad play. It's just bad decisions at the wrong time. And but Liverpool should really be 2-0 up there. There you go. Liverpool left. There you go. Liverpool, it was coming. It's just that they just once Liverpool get their little they have a little nibble at the opposition goal, they don't let go. The cup holders of the English League Cup, Liverpool, they are now 2-0 up. They nearly scored about 2 minutes ago, and they just kept at it. They kept at it. Liverpool are relentless, and they don't even have all their best players playing today. They're on the bench. Oh my days. Liverpool on 64 minutes. It's Liverpool 2 away at the American Express Stadium. Brighton Hove and Albion 0. What a finish there. I can't lie. For some reason, the Manchester United match hasn't kicked off, but the Aston Villa match and the Newcastle United and Chelsea and the Preston North End match have kicked off. I don't know what's going on. McAllister's coming off for Liverpool, as I can see. And of course, he used to play for Brighton Hove and Albion. So the Brighton Hove and Albion fans, they are appreciative of seeing their ex-player back on the grass, I suppose. Endo's coming off. Trenioni, the youngster from Liverpool's coming on. He played I'm sure he played some time against Southampton last season, but a very youngster, 17 or 16-year-old coming on for Liverpool. Right. Just going back to the Crystal Palace game there, Aston Villa. I've just got a corner there, Matt Turner pushing it on the side. John Duran earlier on just had a little shot on goal. John Philip Mateta has also had an attempt on goal, assisted by Will Hughes. And here we go. Crystal Palace have got a corner. Come on, Palace. Let's get a goal from this set piece. It was conceded by Diego Carlos from Aston Villa. Come on, Palace. Let's get a goal. Come on. Back post. Someone fly up there, please. Still 1-1. Aston Villa 1. Crystal Palace 1. Just watching this. I just need to get another goal, please. Unbelievable. Still, right, so I'm going to go through the score lines here. On 66 minutes, Brighton Hove Albion 0, Liverpool 2. Liverpool just brought on a 16-year-old, a 17-year-old. They're leading 2-0 at the American Express, Brighton Hove Albion Stadium. Aston Villa 1. Villa Park against 1-1 against Crystal Palace. Adam Wharton and Ebrieze has gone off injured in the first half. Goal from Ebrieze early doors. And then Duran for Aston Villa, the Colombian international, equalising on 23 minutes. Manchester United 4, Leicester City 2. Ruud van Nistelrooy is an interim manager there. I think they're in control of that. But if Leicester City pull another one back, as I say, Manchester United are clearly going for a transitional stage there with managers and stuff like that. And we got Newcastle United 2, Chelsea 0, Preston North End 0, Arsenal 2. If you're an Arsenal fan, go and check out Ethan and Nwaneri's goal, in the second goal for Arsenal. Very well taken goal, I can't lie. Peach of a goal. Tottenham Hotspur are 2-0 up. Tottenham Hotspur are winning 2-0 up against Manchester City. Manchester City fans will probably be fuming that the scheduling of their matches is not fair on them. I expect Pep Guardiola, that will be the narrative. Just be a second, just going to blow my nose. All right, apologies for that. Right, here we go. It's still... It looks like, I'm just checking here, substitution, and Arsenal have made a double substitution at half time. Timber has gone off. Marino, the new sign, Mikel Marino's gone off. Partey and Havertz coming on for them, respectively, at half time. Still 1-1 here at Villa Park. John Duran having an attempt just after the half time, but it's still 1-1 here at Crystal Palace. Of course, Ebrieze and Adam Wharton off injured, and I hope that they are all well and recovering well. I'm absolutely gutted for both of them picking up injuries here, and it doesn't get any easier. It's very difficult with injuries as they come in as the season progresses. In the Scottish Premiership, Rangers are still losing 1-0 away at Aberdeen, and Celtic are 0-0 at home to Dundee. Please, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Hit a like and subscribe, share it, let people know that I'm doing watch-alongs, not just the Crystal Palace women's matches or Crystal Palace men's matches, but I'm also doing watch-alongs for other teams as well, and also some international sides as well. If you watched the watch-along from yesterday, the Welsh women, congratulations to the Welsh women national sides. They won against Slovakia women 2-0, and the second goal by Kerry Holland was always a goal in my opinion, and VAR confirmed it. So well done to the Welsh women national side there. Brighton now Brighton now trying to come on their ascendancy. Oh, by post. And Ferguson nearly got into the back post there for the Albion. It's Ferguson got behind and nearly a goal. Not nearly a goal, but a good attempt there by Brighton there on the Liverpool backline and the goalkeeper. But Liverpool still in control of this, 2-0 up. And just going back to the Aston Villa game versus Crystal Palace, it's still that's never a foul. Referee's just given a foul against Jeffrey Slupp, and he's obviously coming for Adam Wharton, and Diego Carlos goes down like a. Oh, there we go. Arsenal just scored another one, and Kai Havertz, they're scoring the third goal. Well in control there. Preston North End 0, Arsenal 3. The best goal in that fixture was Ethan and Nwaneri. Go and check it out, in my opinion. Well taken goal. That should give the youngster some. And it's Brighton, a free kick here. Liverpool have got about 4 people on the wall there. It's come off the Neil Kwanzaa over the top. Brighton playing it over the top, and Bradley's picked it off, and it goes in for a throw in there. So Liverpool defending well there. Literally, the only match that's could go either way is Aston Villa versus Crystal Palace. All the other matches are leading quite convincingly, in my opinion. Newcastle are still 2-0 up against Chelsea. Arsenal have got this one in the bag, 3-0 away at Preston North End, Deepdale. Tottenham Hotspur have very well played in this first half against Manchester City, but Manchester City have got squad in depth, so we'll see what kind of side comes out in the second half. And Liverpool here are 2-0 up against Brighton Hove and Albion. Manchester United on 55 minutes is 4-2 to Manchester United against Leicester City. But I'm just going to go quickly into that to see if there's any substitutions there. No substitutions in both matches. And here at Brighton Hove and Albion versus Liverpool, we've got some subs. That looks like Danny Welbeck on the touchline, warming up, or not warming up, actually ready to come on, I should say. It might be a double substitution there as well to try and bring a different dimension to their attacking prowess against Liverpool. Still 1-1 against with Aston Villa versus Crystal Palace. Please subscribe at Diego C Palace if you are new. Oh, Neone just wide of the right-hand side there. Trainione there, nearly making it. Double substitution for Brighton. Agrud is coming on and Welbeck is coming on. As I can see it, if I'm wrong, please correct me. But yeah, double substitution for Brighton. They're going to switch up place there. And Glasgow Rangers are still 0 down at half time against Aberdeen. 60 minutes played into the Scottish Premiership. Celtic 0, Dundee 0. Didn't expect that scoreline there, but it is what it is. Come on, Palace, let's just grab it. Let's get something from a set piece. It will do help if the referee stop giving decisions to the Villa players, as always. Just consider the corner there. Come on, Palace, defend well, please. Oh, John Duran. Oh, he's just missed. Duran's just moved 6 yards from the box to the left of the box to the goal. Oh, we got lucky there. We got lucky there. John Duran, the Colombian international player, striker for Aston Villa, nearly making it 2-1 for Villa. Come on, Palace. We need to close them down. We need to get hold of the ball, try and switch the play, ask more questions of them. We can do it, but without Ebrieze there, without Daniel Muñoz, without Adam Wharton, and also without there's still 1-1 here, coming up to about 60 minutes between Aston Villa and Crystal Palace. Another goal at Tottenham here. Here we go. I told you right at the end of the first half, Matthew Nunes has just lovely goal there. What a control on the ball. And that now the referee is just as I speak, is just blown half time. It is Tottenham Hotspur 2, Manchester City 1. An assist by Savinho up to Matthew Nunes. Lovely, well taken control ball. What good feet with the ball control. No, oh, what should I do with the ball now? Oh, what if I should go to the right or to the left? He just knew what to do. Bish, bash, bosh. Manchester City have pulled one back. Crucial time of the match. It's Tottenham Hotspur 2, Manchester City 1, and the referee is just blown for half time. So the Tottenham Hotspur fans will be fuming with that, I expect, and the Tottenham Hotspur players will be fuming with that as well, having done all the hard work in the first half, and in the last seconds of additional extra time, they've conceded, given too much time on the ball to two very good football players at Manchester City. It's Tottenham Hotspur 2, Manchester City 1 at half time. Players are going into the changing room. Here we go. And Manchester United has just scored another goal. It's Bruno Fernandes there on. Yes, they've scored another one. So now it's Manchester United 5, Leicester City 2. And for me, Bruno Fernandes just got his second goal. Casemiro's had 2 goals. Garnacho's had 1. And for me, why are they even considering spending millions and millions of pounds on another manager? They've got one there on the touchline. His name is Ruud van Nistelrooy. The man scored over 150 goals for them as a football player. The man knows the fabric of the club, I would have thought, by scoring that amount of goals for Manchester United and all the honours that went along with that. I don't know much about Manchester United. Go and ask a Manchester United fan. But if you got someone on the touchline and then look at that, 5-2, why are you going to spend all that money elsewhere? It doesn't make sense. I'll never understand that football club. But at the moment, the interim manager there, Ruud van Nistelrooy, his players are winning 5-2 against Leicester City, Steve Cooper's side. And Celtic has just pulled it back. I told you, I pulled it forward. I told you Celtic should be winning that. Celtic has just gone 1-0 up against Dundee. That was my prediction. There was actually 2-0. And the Rangers are still losing 1-0 away at Aberdeen, which I'm sure will change as the evening progresses, I expect. But here on 80 minutes, Brighton Hove and Albion 0, Liverpool 2, Aston Villa 1, 64 minutes, 63 minutes, Crystal Palace 1, Manchester United 5, Leicester City 2, Newcastle United 2, Chelsea 0, Preston North End 0, Arsenal 3, and half-time at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, Tottenham Hotspur 2, Manchester City 1. Oh, Ferguson! That's a goal. Brighton have just pulled another one back. It was coming. They were pushing. Ferguson got in around the back. Jaros pushed away the goal from the attempt from Ferguson. Yeah, and it's gone on to Andinga. He scored. So Brighton Hove and Albion 1, Liverpool 2. If there's any Liverpool fans out there, Liverpool fans with cream on top, with sugar on top, can someone please beat Brighton? That's all I ask. You are the champions of this cup. You are the champions of this cup. I'm not asking. I'm just pleading with you, Liverpool fans. with sugar on top, with cream on top, as they did in Pulp Fiction famously said, can you just beat the Albion? Just beat Brighton. Someone beat Brighton. And Liverpool fans out there, just do one, all right? Just do one, pull your finger out, and just win this match, all right? That's all I ask for. I've got on my side, I've got Abrieze, Adam Wharton injured. We're drawing at the moment against Villa. Just give me some light off there. The Liverpool fans out there, I'm asking, pretty please, with sugar on top, just beat the Albion. Oh, no. Yes! Daisha Kamara! Yes. Never in doubt. Aston Villa 1, Crystal Palace 2, Daisha Kamara. Come on. Crystal Palace on the run here. Is the lucky leather cowboy hat from the Museum of Gold in Bogota. Come on, Palace. Crystal Palace are 2-1 up against Aston Villa at Villa Park. I can feel the emotion, the aura of the Crystal Palace away fans at the Doug Elliott stand. Those ones right at the top that you can only see half of the pitch, and the ones behind the pillar, they're probably going, we are Palace, Super Palace from Selhurst. Can you hear the Villa sing? I can't hear them sing. That's right, Crystal Palace are 2-1 up. What a beautiful goal there by Daisha Kamara. And Daisha Kamara, right foot shot from outside the box, top left-hand corner. What a goal. Bring it on. Come on. And that's actually, he missed a minute ago from that, I can't lie. And Eddie Nketiah is causing all sorts of hassle there. Crystal Palace are winning 2-1 up, and we're on the 67 minutes. Come on, Crystal Palace. Let's get another goal. We've had 2 players injured. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Please share it. Please let people know that I'm doing this. If you want, please throw a donation. It all goes back into the channel. It's currently Aston Villa 1, Crystal Palace 2, Daisha Kamara. If you know. Yeah, just seeing it. We're riding our chances there because John Duran for Villa could have had a few more goals late in the first half and in the early stages of this second half, I can't lie. But it is still Aston Villa 1, Crystal Palace 2. Let's get another one. Let's secure it. It's still Manchester United 5, Leicester City 2. In the VIP box for Wayne Rooney at Old Trafford, next door to the VIP box of the James Vardy's family. I don't know what the score is there. Something's going on there. But, still nearly got a goal there. But anyway, Manchester United. Oh, Diaz! Yep, Liverpool's just pulled it back. End-to-end match. Luis Diaz. Oops. Hold on a minute. I hope my phone's all right. Yes, all right. Luis Diaz there, causing absolute seas, the Colombian player there. It is now Jason Steele just got put in his pocket. I can't lie. And Luis Diaz on 85 minutes, he just goes through this goal, through his legs and the near post. Job done there. Liverpool fans, thank you very much for beating Brighton Hove and Albion. It's still only 86 minutes, 87 minutes. But Liverpool fans, can someone please beat Brighton? That's all I ask. So Liverpool fans there with sugar on top, pretty please. Oh shoot, I hope you don't hear that. Please beat Brighton. That's all I ask. And Crystal Palace are still 2-1 up against Aston Villa. comfortably, in my opinion. For now, Manchester United are comfortably in form there. Manchester United 5, Leicester City 2. Newcastle United are letting Chelsea come into it, but not much. It's still Newcastle United 2, Chelsea 0. It is coming up to about 68 minutes there. Preston North End 0, Arsenal 3. That goal from Ethan and Nwaneri, the second goal for Arsenal. Go and check it out. At the moment, it's still half-time at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Tottenham Hotspur 2, Manchester City 1, scoring on literally the last kick of the ball in the first half, additional extra time. And so Tottenham Hotspur fans and Tottenham Hotspur players will be fuming with all that work they've done in the first half, I expect. And Celtic have gone 2-0 up. My prediction for that match, the Scottish Premiership, was Celtic 2, Dundee 0. And right there you go. As you can see, Celtic have... And Kilmarnock have gone ahead at Hearts, and it's still in the second half. Aberdeen 1, Rangers 0. St Mirren have pulled it back from going behind early doors. St Johnstone scoring the first goal. St Mirren are now 3-1 up against St Johnstone. So they've completely thrown that around. But the one that surprised is Kilmarnock are winning away at Hearts 2-1. I'm not surprised to see Celtic winning 2-0 at Dundee in the Scottish Premiership. Back to the English League Cup, the champions Liverpool are convincingly there with that run, with that work by Luis Diaz, and now scoring the third goal for Liverpool. It is Liverpool 3, Brighton Hove and Albion 1, following the double substitution, bringing on Bambi Legs, Welbeck and some other dude, I don't know, Brighton player. I've got to say, I'm a Palace fan. I can say things about Brighton that no other one can. But Liverpool fans out there, just please, with sugar on top, like in Pulp Fiction, just beat the Albion. All right, that's all I'm asking. I don't want anything in return. Just win against Brighton. All right, Liverpool fans out there. It's currently Liverpool 3, Brighton Hove and Albion 1, coming up to 89 minutes. Aston Villa 1, Crystal Palace 2, 71 minutes into this match. And Leo Bailey's just had a right foot shot from outside the box. Can we not do that, please, Palace? Can we not do that, please? That hurts my feelings. Come on, Palace, close them down, take them into the corner, work the clock down. Is coming up to about 70 minutes there. Oh my days. Daichi Kamara scoring the second goal for Crystal Palace. Right full shot from the outside of goal. And what a wonderful goal, following, of course, by a set piece by Crystal Palace. And but it's still 2-1 up for Crystal Palace. Manchester United are coming up to 70 minutes is 5. Leicester City 2. Ruud van Nistelrooy, interim manager there. I don't understand why they don't give him the job. I mean, it's like the man, as I said earlier on, I think he scored over 150 goals for the club. He clearly knows the club well, clearly understands, I expect, the fabric of Manchester United, what it means to be successful at Manchester United. He's on the payroll. Give him to the end of the season. I don't understand it. Manchester United fans, if you're out there, what do you think about that? Newcastle United are 3. I know, I beg your pardon, I read it wrong. 2-0 up still at away at home at Chelsea. Then Yes Park. Lamptey. Oh, it's in. Oh, 90 minutes. Lamptey. I told you. I told you that Lamptey for Brighton Hove and Albion was the player in the first half and in the second half. If you give him time, if you give him space, he will punish you. And I'm saying that as a Crystal Palace fan. I'm telling you this. And what's he just done? He's just scored. It's now Brighton Hove and Albion 2, Liverpool 3, and it's just touching 90 minutes. So anything can still happen there. I told you that that Lamptey for Brighton Hove and Albion was the most dangerous player that I could feel and sense as an away, as a neutral, as a salty Crystal Palace fan looking at a Brighton game. For me, Lamptey was the greatest threat against Liverpool. If you look at the bench of Liverpool, so this one is still wide open. They're 2 minutes into additional extra time. I have no idea how much they're going to play there. It is still 1, Aston Villa, Crystal Palace 2, Manchester United 5, Leicester City 2, Newcastle, Konate's coming off, and once it's coming on, Newcastle United 2, Chelsea 0, Preston North End 0, Arsenal 3. Arsenal have got that in the bag. Half time still at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Tottenham Hotspur 2, Manchester City 1, but Manchester City just scored in the last kick of the game in additional extra time, minimal time in the first half. And Tottenham Hotspur fans and their players will be fuming with that because they should really have come into halftime 2-0 out. But it is 2-1 there. I'm just going to go back into the Aston Villa match to see what's going on there. Liverpool's coming to his conclusion there. Oh my God, Jaden has just had a shot for Villa. Can we not do that, please? Can we not do that? Unbelievable. Please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. If you're new, please please share it. Please let people know that I'm doing watch-alongs for Crystal Palace women, for Crystal Palace men, for other football sides. Danny Welbeck, Bambi legs on the ball. And is that a foul on him? Kamate's just been booked. He had to do that yellow card. Brighton have got central. To me, it's not within shooting range because it's too far out, but it is quite central. So there's options there to confuse the goalkeeper. And they've rolled it short now, firing it in now. Konate, slice clearance by Konate. He's just been booked. Liverpool with the backs to the wall there. And throw for Liverpool now, and Liverpool will take their time, no doubt. Crystal Palace, come on, Palace. We've just considered a corner here by Daniel Muñoz. Por favor, please, Crystal Palace, defend, pick up your man, and just now. Jean-Philippe Mateta was given a yellow card, but it wasn't a bad foul. It's just a striker's challenge, and it is what it is. It's still Crystal Palace 2, Aston Villa 1 at Villa Park. Brighton have just taken a goal kick, and there's probably the last kick of the ball game there. Coming up to about 79 minutes, Aston Villa 1, Crystal Palace 2. Come on, Palace. Let's get another goal there, please. Let's get another goal there. And second half is kicked off at Aberdeen. It's still Aberdeen 1, Rangers 0. Flag is up. A free kick to Liverpool, and it's Brighton Hove and Albion 2, Liverpool 3, and Lamptey was their best player for the Albion, but it's just they left it too late, in my opinion. Liverpool have shored it up. Luis Diaz scoring the third goal. They needed 3 goals. And if you look at the bench, just look at the bench. Actually, I'm going to read out the bench for Liverpool. When they started, it's just they're taking the bubble. These Liverpool fans, the squad in depth that Liverpool have, it's just ridiculous. Liverpool started with a bench of Kelleher, Konate, McAllister, Inyoni, Nunes, Mo Salah, Timitas, Young, and Virgil van Dijk. That was their bench. They're taking liberties, the squad in depth of Liverpool. If they can avoid injuries, then obviously, and Diaz, they're causing more scenes there towards the end. 3-2 still to Liverpool. Last minutes of this match, Liverpool is still 3-2-1 up against Brighton Hove and Albion at the American Express Stadium. And McAllister is actually on the pitch now, by the way. He did come off injured when he played against my Palace, but he looks like he's worked his way through his injury. This is now gone past the minutes that they should play. They've played 7 minutes of additional extra time, and that is it. Timeout. Brighton Hove and Albion 2, Liverpool 3. Liverpool fans there, if there's any Liverpool fans out there, mucho obrigado. Thank you very much. Mercy. Thank you for winning against the Albion. That's all I asked. And the Liverpool fans have delivered there. They've beaten the Albion. It's full time. Brighton Hove and Albion 2, Liverpool 3, Cody Gakpo scoring on 46 minutes, 63 minutes, and Luis Diaz scoring on 85 minutes. But for the Albion, Ndingra on 81 minutes and Lamptey on 90 minutes. But it's ended Brighton Hove and Albion 2, Liverpool 3. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. It is still... I'm going to go back now to the other fixtures. It is 81 minutes. Aston Villa 1, Crystal Palace 2, Manchester United 5, Leicester City 2, Newcastle United 2, Chelsea 0, Preston North End 0, Arsenal 3. And the second half at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium has kicked off. It's still 2-1 to Tottenham Hotspur, Manchester City pulling one back, and the last kick, literally the last kick of the first half. In the Scottish Premiership, Aberdeen 65 minutes, 1-0 up against Rangers. As I predicted, Celtic are winning against Dundee 2-0. That was my prediction. And St Mirren have pulled it back from being 1 goal behind against St Johnstone. They are now St Mirren 2, St Johnstone 1. Also there, Dundee United 1, Motherwell 2, Hearts 1, Kilmarnock 2, Ross County 0, Hibs 0. And so that's the other fixtures there. Right, I'm going to try and concentrate. Villa just won a free kick. Oh, come on. Is Daniel Muñoz on a yellow card? Let me just check. I hope not. Ooh. No, Hughes is on a yellow card, and Jean-Philippe Mateta is on a yellow card. And for Villa, Diego Carlos is on a yellow card. So Daniel Muñoz just conceded a free kick, but he's not on a yellow card. So, okay, that's good for him. I'm glad that he's back, because when I saw him coming off injured in the last match, I was at Selhurst Park. But come on, Palace. It's 83 minutes now. Aston Villa 1, Crystal Palace 2. Good intensity from the players. You can see there's some tired legs, not just from the Crystal Palace players, but from the Aston Villa players. It's no silly mistakes there, in my opinion. And yes, Schlupp's just won a free kick for Crystal Palace. Ian Maatsen chopping up Jeffrey Schlupp. Referee, where's your card? Where's your card? Where's the card from the referee? Oh, Timo Werner. Timo Werner has just gone. Timo Werner should have scored there. He had passed 3 Manchester City players. He got into the area, and then he has a shot on goal, and the ball goes as wide as it can go. Oh my God, Timo Werner! That should. The first goal that he scored was terrific, but this one here, he should have scored. I think that's a question of, like, sometimes players have too much time to think. He could have had a cup of tea, a cupcake, and put extra sugars in his cup of tea, and then just drank it in his own time, and then took a shot on goal. And he shoots hastily, and he just went right wide. Unbelievable. For me, Tottenham Hotspur, Romero's come off and he's not happy with the manager, so that's going to be talked about, I expect. But it's still Tottenham Hotspur 2, Manchester City 1. Come on, Crystal Palace. We're coming up to 86 minutes. It's Aston Villa 1, Crystal Palace 2. Corner for Crystal Palace. Come on, Palace. Come on. Oh. Please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. If you're new, hit a like and subscribe at Diego C. Palace. It's currently Crystal Palace 2-1 up against Villa at Villa Park. I can sense, I can feel the Crystal Palace away fans at the Doug Ellis stand there, rearing on our players to get to a win. I'm absolutely gutted that Ebrieze and Adam Wharton are injured, but for now, the focus is that Crystal Palace hopefully gets a win against Aston Villa at Villa Park. Nothing comes off that corner. Come on, Palace. It's still Manchester United 5, Leicester City 2, Newcastle United 2, Chelsea 0, Preston North End 0, Arsenal 3, Tottenham Hotspur 2, Manchester City 1, and come on. Oh. Another Crystal Palace corner. Diego Carlos hitting it, defending for his Aston Villa. Come on, Palace. We're coming up to about 84 minutes. Crystal Palace are still winning 2-1 up. We've got a corner. Just keep the ball at that end. Ask questions of them. Liverpool have won against the Albion. Oh. Come on, Palace. Unbelievable. Come on, Palace. It's still coming up to 87 minutes. Aston Villa 1, Crystal Palace 2. Crystal Palace has just got 2 corners back to back, but nothing's come off that. Aston Villa looking to play the ball out there on the left-hand side. Crystal Palace, just get hold of the ball, please. Please, just get hold of the ball. I can't take this pressure anymore. We've had both Ebrieze and Adam Wharton come off injured. I hope they're not both come on, Palace. It's on other games. It was Manchester United 5, Leicester City 2, Newcastle United 2, Chelsea 0, Preston North End 0, Arsenal 3, Tottenham Hotspur 2, Manchester City 1. Tottenham Hotspur should really be 3 or 4-1 up, quite frankly, on chances, not on domination of the match. But for me, it's just the ability of some of the Tottenham Hotspur, and Rangers have pulled one back. I told you, Aberdeen won, Rangers won, and as I predicted earlier on, Celtic coming up to 90 minutes. Celtic 2, Dundee 0, Aberdeen 1, Rangers 0. That's a late kickoffs. They're about 68 minutes into the match there. Come on, Palace coming up to 89 minutes. Let's see what's going to happen here. Let me just have a look. It's still Aston Villa 1, Crystal Palace 2, and coming up to 90 minutes. It's 90 minutes. It's still Crystal Palace 2, Aston Villa 1. Oh, well defended there by Crystal Palace. Come on, Palace. Just hang in there. Just take it into the... Just get hold of the ball. Get hold of the ball and just take it to the corner. Just see the game out. You're all professional players. You should know what to do. Get hold of the ball and just take it to the corner. Don't pass it. Just take it to the corner. run down the clock. I don't know how much extra time the fourth official has called for at Villa Park. It's still Aston Villa 1, Crystal Palace 2. I've had bad memories of Aston Villa pulling goals back against us at Villa Park. I'm not even going to mention them because it gives me nightmares, but it's still, we're into the 1 minute of additional extra time. I have no idea how much time the fourth official has said that they will go for. But we're into the second minute of additional extra time. I don't think there should be that much extra time. Maybe no more than 4 or 5. There was an injury but that was in the first half, so I don't know. Please subscribe at Diego Sid Palace if you are new. And also, if you want to look at the lineups, they're all in the description below. Hopefully, you can see that as well. Aston Villa's just been caught offside. Come on, Palace. Come on, we can do this. A minute. Come on, Palace. Oh, a minute. Come on, Palace. Palace are well defending well. Come on, Palace. Palace have dominated in the second half for me. They're well in control. Considering that we've lost both Adam Wharton and Ebrieze, very good performance in the second half. Right, I've just seen a clip of it. It's 4 minutes of additional extra time. We've played 3 minutes, 4 minutes now. What is the referee waiting for? I've got nightmares of being at Villa Park and conceding goals in the last few minutes. So come on, Palace. Come on, ref. Lino, what are you waiting for? Just blow for the full time. What are you waiting for? You're taking the bubble. I mean, the game's done, isn't it? They're not going to score against us. So just blow up. It's end off. Get yourself, get in the showers and go home, a referee. What are you waiting for? Taking the sword there. This referee is just, I don't know what he's waiting for. It should have blown up a minute ago. 4 minutes of added time. We're now into the 4th minute as I speak. Hello. I know it's minimal, but what are you waiting for, ref? Just blow up. We've won. They're not going to score against us. Come on, Palace. Please. It's still Aston Villa 1, Crystal Palace 2 earlier on, Liverpool 1. Oh, Chelsea are out. And it looks like it's going to end Newcastle United 2, Chelsea 0. Chelsea are out. Chelsea are out of the Cup. Chelsea are out of the League Cup. That is a full-time result. Arsenal have won 3-0. North End 0. Look out for that goal from Ethan and Wananeri, the second goal for Arsenal. What a outstanding goal that was. And Manchester United are still playing. Manchester United 5, Leicester City 2. Here at Villa Park, it's still 1 Aston Villa, Crystal Palace 2. Please subscribe at Diego Sid Palace if you're new. Big up to you, Shay. Arsenal, if you're there, congratulations on your win there. Pep Guardiola having to make a substitution there. Another player injured. He's going to be fuming about the scheduling of his matches, the overload of schedules, and it looks like a hamstring for injury for one of the Manchester City players. Come on, ref, what are you waiting for? What is this referee waiting for? I mean, is he a Villa fan or something? It's Aston Villa 1, Crystal Palace 2. Minimum of additional extra time is 4 minutes. We're now into the 6th minute of extra time. And what is this referee waiting for? And this is my Issa. It's just missed. Oh, man. Sar's just nearly missed. It's just missed. Oh, he could have made it Crystal Palace 3. What is this referee waiting for? We've won this game. What's he waiting for? We're now into the 6 minutes of additional extra time where he only said there was only be 4. So what's he waiting for? There's not been any injuries. There's not been any substitutions. This referee, man, what's he waiting for? Yes! Crystal Palace have beaten Aston Villa. It's Crystal Palace 2, Aston Villa 1 at Villa Park. Crystal Palace with 2 injured players. Mark Guéhi got a booking right at the end, but it doesn't matter. It's ended Aston Villa 1, Crystal Palace 2. We're into the next round. Aston Villa are out of the cup, of the League Cup. Crystal Palace are into the bag of the next round. We've won. Aston Villa 1, Crystal Palace 2. We've lost Wharton, we've lost Eze, and Duran leveled things up. And Kamara coming on as a sub, and Villa had made 10 changes, but Crystal Palace resolve. 2 wins back to back. We've beaten Tottenham Hotspur in the Premier League. We've now beaten Aston Villa in the League Cup, although Unai Emery did make 9 or 10 changes to his side, but convincingly winning the second half. I think Palace dominated a good possessional play in the second half, kept them at bay, and we did let them in a few times, but John Duran couldn't make it a second for the Villa. But for me, absolutely gutted to see both Wharton and Ebrieze out injured. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace, trying to get to 2,000 subscribers. Right, so well done, Crystal Palace players. I am now going to concentrate on the match that's on hand. Excuse me. Just want to confirm, Manchester United have won at Old Trafford with an interim manager of Ruud van Nistelrooy. It's ended Manchester United 5, Leicester City 2. Don't understand why they don't let him have a go at the manager role. He knows the club. He scored legendary over 140, 150 goals for that club. He knows the club. He's got his coaching badges. And when here's gone on the wing down here, he's crossed it. It's a Spurs corner now, 2-1 Tottenham. But I'll tell you something. Tottenham Hotspur should be 3-1 up, but it is what it is. Manchester United are into the next round. Leicester City are out. Newcastle United 2, Chelsea 0. Chelsea are out of the cup. Newcastle United into the next round. Preston North End, valiant effort from them, but Arsenal just too strong. As I said before, if you're an Arsenal fan, go and check out the second goal for Arsenal, Ethan and Nwaneri. What a beautiful taken goal there, I can't lie. And here, I'm going to concentrate here on the match here. It's still ongoing. It is Tottenham Hotspur 2, Manchester City 1. We're approaching 66 minutes into the Scottish Premiership. It's ended Celtic 2, Dundee 2. You know what? I should do predictions for Scottish Premiership because I kind of get them right. I predicted Celtic to win 2-0. I can't lie. Anyway, Dundee United 1, Motherwell 2. I didn't see that one coming. Hearts 1, Kilmarnock 2. Ross County is a full-time result, 0-0 against Hibs. St Mirren, having been 1-0 down, have pulled it back. They are now 3-1 up against St Johnstone. St Johnstone scoring early doors. And Aberdeen have just scored another one. They are leading Rangers. It's Aberdeen 2, Rangers 1. I did not see this one coming. I'm intrigued to find out. Morris scoring at 74th minutes. Aberdeen are running circles around. The Rangers defence is coming up to about 82 minutes. It's Aberdeen 2, Rangers 1. So there's still more football to go there. Here at the Tottenham Hotspur match, There's players. Yeah, Jacob White, right, came on for Sabina because of an injury. So that's another injury. Hold on a minute. I'm just getting comfortable because I think Timo Werner is coming off. Richarlison is coming on. So there's going to be substitutions. Uh, it's coming up to 69 minutes. There's some substitutions going on. Double change for Tottenham Hotspur. Richarlison coming on. Timo Werner coming off. Richarlison coming on. Richarlison are considering putting pressure on Solanke. So it's going to be interesting now. City have got the ball now. Up the field. Oh, just wide. How did City not equalise there? How did he not equalise there? That could have been the equaliser there for Manchester City. Straight after the substitutions. 2-1, Tottenham Hotspur. Manchester City. This is the danger of Manchester City prowess on quick transfer of defense to attack. Whoa. Wow, that should have been Manchester City. And here comes Manchester City again. Tottenham Hotspur following the double substitution and nowhere to be found. Manchester City are stepping up levels here. It's still Spurs 2, Manchester City 1. Roughly about 20 minutes still to play here. Please subscribe at Gauci Palace if you are new. Just looking at the replay of Adam Wharton and Ebrieze, and absolutely gutted for them coming off injured. And I hope that the injury is not too bad. But Crystal Palace are in the next round. Well, I think they did exceptionally well having their players coming off injured. That's just what you call team spirit, digging deep. Right, just confirming here. English League Cup. Brighton Hove and Albion 2, Liverpool 3, Aston Villa 1, Crystal Palace 2, Manchester United 5, Leicester City 2, Newcastle United 2, Chelsea 0, Preston North End 0, Arsenal 3, and currently playing is Tottenham Hotspur on around 71 minutes. Tottenham Hotspur 2, Manchester City 1, although about 2 minutes ago they could have got that equaliser. Celtic, as I predicted in the Scottish Premiership, I have 1 against Dundee, 2-0. Also Dundee United 1, Motherwell 2, Hearts 1, Kilmarnock 2, Ross County 0, Hibs 0, St Mirren 3, St Johnstone 1, and still playing last few minutes of the 90 minutes. It's Aberdeen 2, Rangers 1. Here we go. Tottenham are on the offensive here now. Early ball across the 18-yard. Solanke nearly. John Stones cutting the ball out. Very good defender. Just having a look at the substitutions, and yeah, I was right. Both Richarlison came on. Richarlison came on for Timo Werner, and Benson Johnson came off, and more coming on the 68, 69 minutes. That was the double substitution. But Manchester City are they're not having it. They're going for it now. They've made 4 substitutions. Pep Guardiola's side. He'll be fuming that he's picked up more injuries. There's still more goals in this match, in my opinion. That's a free kick. Nketiah on Ben Davies. Oh, okay, yeah, that's a foul. So the referee giving it a free kick there to Tottenham Hotspur. Please subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you're new. And just having a little biscuit. So I mentioned that earlier on in the watch along, and I expected, and I've just confirmed it. Pep Guardiola before the match said he's looking for a good performance with no injuries, please. And what's he got? Injuries left, right, and centre. How managers and coaching staff deal with injured players coming in as the season progresses, I don't know. We've just picked up to with Ebrieze and Adam Wharton, and it's got to be frustration left, right, and centre. And there you can see so many players being stretchered off, and it's ridiculous. I'm so happy that Ebrieze got a goal, but I'm desperately sad that he's picked up an injury. Also desperately sad that Adam Wharton has had to come off injured. But hopefully they'll be back soon. Ruud van Nistelrooy, I'm just in a picture of him on his touchline there. As an outsider looking in, I don't understand why they don't let him have a go at the job. He clearly understands that football club, scoring over 140 or 150 goals for the club. He knows what it means, I expect, to win. And I think if they don't land Ruud van Nistelrooy and they land somebody else who's less experienced than he is, I'm going to think to myself, they're going to miss a trick there. But there you go. We'll see what happens there, I suppose. But it looks like they won convincingly 5-2 against Leicester City. Newcastle United, Eddie Howe, who was rumoured to be the next England manager, he's won convincingly over Chelsea 2-0. And Oliver Glasner with a thumbs up to the Crystal Palace fans there, travelling away fans. It's just showing a picture of him there with the Crystal Palace away fans in the Doug Ellis stand at Villa Park. Hopefully this will inspire him and his players to play even with more confidence for Palace in the incoming matches. Of course, now we are picking up injuries, which is like it's scary, just to say the least. It's all Manchester City at the moment. About 50 minutes for this match fixture, and for me, I think City are more inclined to not just equalise, but to go on and win this match. Can Tottenham Hotspur see this 15 minutes out? Tottenham Hotspur fans, if you're out there, are you confident that your team can see out 15 minutes against a Manchester City side that had now been relentless in possession and in attacking play against your players? You are at home in the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, so you think that would count for something. But in my opinion, I think there's enough goals. There's more goals in this match. And I couldn't even see any. I can envision a Manchester City equaliser, but then Tottenham maybe just nicking a win at the end with the last goal. But maybe I'm wrong. But that will be too heartbreaking, I suppose, for the home side. I think as it stands right now, Manchester City are not here for a draw. They're here to get through to the next round, and that's what the levels are of their players, I suppose. Pep Guardiola will be fuming that he's had to pick up more injuries with their players, so that can't be a good thing. Where's my drink gone? Please subscribe at Diego C Palace if you are new. And 10 minutes to go, just reaching that 80-minute mark here between Tottenham Hotspur and Manchester City. Spurs have just literally got everyone behind the line, behind all lines, and for me, they just playing back. Oh, he's offside. Tottenham Hotspur just staying back too deep, and they're gonna pay the price for that, because against Manchester City, if you do that, they'll keep coming at you. They'll keep coming at you until they score, and they've got more than 10 minutes. And it's not like Manchester City are worried about getting caught on the counter back. 2-1 to Tottenham here. The ball, the way Manchester City players run off the ball, it's just like it's programmed. It's like they know what they're supposed to be doing, to give options to the person that's got the ball, the player running off the ball. It's just like a sync that their players do. They must be practicing that. In practice, it's a style of play that Pep Guardiola clearly makes their players do in training, and I can see it there. It's just relentless attack after attack. Oh, Bernardo Silva. Oh, left hand corner there, volley there, but it didn't. It just, it's the way it hit the asshole. I tell you what, this attacking play by Manchester City is relentless. This is not because they're just discovering it. Has to come from training. It has to be of the style of play that Pep Guardiola gets their players to do in training. It's like practice, 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 practice. And a match day, deliver. And this is what I'm seeing as a neutral. Tottenham Hotspur players, in my opinion, they're playing too deep. They're sitting back. Everyone's behind the lines, behind the ball, and Manchester City, you can't do this with Manchester City because they will find a way through. All it takes is for one or two players to be taken out of position mistakenly, and Manchester City find them some space, and they will score. Tottenham Hotspur fans, do you think your side will last? It's 82 minutes into the match, and just a minute. I lost it. No, I've lost it. Oh, Tottenham now on the offensive now. Richarlison. There's a space for them and on the other side of the pitch now. Just keep it down there. Kiloveski, face a goal. But Zuma there. Oh. But anyway, earlier on, My Crystal Palace have won. Crystal Palace won 2-1 away at Villa Park. We have lost to injury Ebrieze and Adam Wharton. I hope that they're both recovering well. Absolutely gutted for them. But the side defended with resilience in the second half. We stopped aside of... Oh! Richarlison! What a save. What a save. What a save. What a save. John Stones found himself in no man's land. Richarlison, he hits it just straight at the goalkeeper, Ortega. Why didn't he just go left or right? Maybe it's easy for me to say, but that should have been the third goal. No power, no thought behind the process, just passed the ball directly to the goalkeeper. It's still 2-1 to Spurs. That should have been 3-1 to Manchester City. Richarlison, that is the type of shot on target from a striker that has been sitting on the bench with no confidence. That's the way I see it. Tottenham Hotspur fans, what do you think? He should have scored there. He should have scored there. That's where you get paid the big money as a striker, man. Score. There you go. But Manchester City pulling back now trying to get hold of the ball. Richarlison, another chance down the left-hand side. That's a foul. That's a foul for Tottenham, surely. Yeah. 2-1. The Tottenham Hotspur players are looking for the Manchester City players, frustrating them, and they've just won a free kick there. And there, Richarlison just played a replay of it, and he's like going like this because he knew he should have had that moment. That challenge on the goal from Richarlison is a typical example of a striker that technically has the ability, but because he's been sitting on the bench in low in confidence with no match, regular match play, he knows he should have scored. He knows, and I expect the Tottenham Hotspur fans would have seen him, it's bread and butter to him that he should have scored. He should have scored there, and that should be Tottenham Hotspur 3-1 up against City, but it's not. It's Tottenham Hotspur 2-1. There's still a lot of football here to be played. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at AOC Palace. It's Crystal Palace have won away at Villa Park, and the Aston Villa 1, Crystal Palace 2, Liverpool 1 against Brighton Hove and Albion 3-2. And also Manchester United with their interim manager, Van der Gaal. Have I butchered that name as well? I butchered so many people's names today. Not Louis van der Gaal. Van Nistelrooy for the interim manager for Manchester United. He's won. He's got a 100% record as a manager for Manchester United. And he has won 5 Manchester United. His Manchester United won side 5. Leicester City, Steve Cooper's side 2. They had some hairy moments when they scored the second goal. Manchester United, but dominance. 2 goals for Bruno, 2 goals for Casemiro. And a lot of the Liverpool Manchester United fans have thrown Bruno. A lot of the Manchester United fans on YouTube have thrown Casemiro underneath the bus. And some of them don't even want Van Nistelrooy to be the manager. Anyway, maybe I don't know. I just don't understand that football club. But you've got him on a payroll. Just give him a chance. He knows your club. The man scored over 140, 150 goals for your side. Give him a chance. He's got his coaching badges. Give him a jab. Anyway, and now they're going to go for some. But here goes Tottenham Hotspur on the right-hand side. Silva on the right-hand side is crossing it in. Núñez on the far corner, on the far post. Oh, it's still live. He gets a corner for Manchester City. This is what I'm talking about. Manchester City, they will not let up. Their attacking four is renowned. Credit to the Tottenham Hotspur players. They have tried to get the ball on the other side of the pitch, but when Manchester City switch to play and then they go down that left-hand side, oh my days, there's about 5 minutes of normal time, and that's not counting the additional extra time. So I would say there's about 10 minutes still to play. 5 minutes of normal time, and I would say another 6 or 7 minutes of additional extra. Tottenham 2, Manchester City 1. At the moment, Manchester City are about to exit the Carabao Cup, and Ricario, oh, cleared off the line. Oh my God, by Basuma. This is it cannot get closer than that. Tottenham Hotspurs just cleared off their line, off their goal line, and Manchester City were this much. I don't know if you can see from equalising. It's still Spurs 2, Manchester City 1. They're attacking all near post. Top netting is that corner. No, that's a goal kick for Tottenham Hotspur. But the attacking play, the pronounced by Tottenham Hotspur is absolute scenes. And Manchester City are about to be chucked out of the Carabao Cup. Manchester City fans, and I expect Pep Guardiola will be arguing that the scheduling of their football team in the fixtures, with all the cups that they have to play in, it's not fair in comparison to other football sides. How you stand on that, how anybody stands on that, I don't know. I'm just a Crystal Palace fan, but all I'll say this much is this. There's a lot of players going down injured. Left-hand side for Tottenham Hotspur here on attack, but Ortega comes in and picks his pocket. He's got the ball back now. Lovely turn from Nunes. Oh, yellow card for the Tottenham player there, but he had to take a yellow for the team there, given the circumstances, given the prowess of Manchester City's attacking prowess on these type of matches, where it is still Spurs 2, Manchester City 1, and I can't see how many minutes of additional extra time will be played. We haven't reached that stage there, but this I still think there's another goal into this, and my prediction for this, as it stands right now, it is 2-1 to Tottenham Hotspur. We're about to move into additional time. Is that Manchester City will equalise, but then Tottenham Hotspur will win it with a mad freak goal or something. I just got a hunch, but I'm probably wrong. But at the moment, 6 minutes of additional extra time has been. Oh, it goes left. All right, couldn't get there. Throwing now to Man City. That ball just went across the 6-yard line and no one could get onto it. Oh my days, anything could happen here. Will Tottenham get their third goal? Will Manchester City get their equaliser? The Tottenham Hotspur fans are singing, supporting their players at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. The Manchester City fans are also on song, supporting their players. And I can't lie, the Manchester City away fans that turn up at Selhurst Park, they don't shut up sometimes, and it's so annoying. But they do turn up in their numbers. Real talk. But it's now 6 minutes of additional extra time, and that's just the minimum. So there's good about 7 minutes still to play. Probably Pep Guardiola is not happy on his touchline. Postecoglou is just on his touchline with his waist. I can't lie, man. He's got a good tailor, man. Real talk, man. I'll never. I'm going to put on my hat. All I need now is my horse. Sat in the stable. But I'll tell you something. It is Tottenham Hotspur 2, Manchester City 1, and Stones on the centre circle now with the ball. I still think there's another goal in this match. Oh! O'Reilly nearly there. It's just a bit too far for O'Reilly there. Tottenham Hotspur goal kick with about 2 minutes of additional extra time. So they'll take their time with that. I still think there's another goal in this match. I just got to sense it. I have to ask, Where's Erling Haaland? If Erling Haaland would have been on the pitch when that ball came across, end of. And so, where's Erling Haaland? That's all I've got to say. Excuse me. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Oh. Jacob. Oh, it's just wide. Goal kick for Tottenham Hotspur again. This is relentless attacking play by Manchester City. They are throwing absolutely everything at Tottenham Hotspur fans. The Tottenham Hotspur fans will be thinking, can we get hold of the ball and can we just take it halfway or stick it in the corner somewhere? Just keep it there. Can we just get hold of the ball? But at the moment, it's Manchester City attacking play. It's just absolute sins, panic stations back there. Every man back there should. Stones should be up playing up their top. But at the moment, remember, this is the 6th of December was the last time Manchester City. The 6th of December was the last time that Manchester City lost a competitive match. 2-1 to Tottenham Hotspur. Manchester City looking to get the equaliser here. Jacob right there. He's looking very lively still. I still think there's another goal in this, but I don't know who's going to get it. Who's going to be in the hat? Will it be Tottenham Hotspur or will it be Manchester City? The draw, quarter-final draw, follows after this. Who do you want if you're a Crystal Palace fan? Who do you want if you're a Liverpool fan? Who do you want if you're an Arsenal fan? Manchester City fans, do you think the scheduling for your team has been fair? Is it working against you? Hence why possibly, unfortunately, you've picked up more injuries today. Pep Guardiola is going to point that out. It's just madness. And this is the side of Manchester City without Erling Haaland, of course. But it's Spurs 2, Manchester City 1. Crossing it back. Oh! Oh, O'Reilly nearly. Another goal kick to Tottenham Hotspur here. They're going to take their time. I don't think this is enough. I think they've just done enough. I don't know why they're trying to play up above through to get through to the Tottenham Hotspur goal. They just need to play along the pitch, in my opinion. But for me, I'll tell you what, this type of performance from Tottenham Hotspur, we didn't see that at Selhurst Park. So I don't know what's happened there. But anyway, not complaining. I'm glad we got 3 points off the Tottenham Hotspur fans. But it's Tottenham Hotspur 2, Manchester City 1. Hit in front. Silvestre. Ortega, and there goes the final whistle. Manchester City are out of the cup. Tottenham Hotspur fans are celebrating like they've won the World Cup. Manchester City's first time to lose a competitive match since December of last year, and celebrations are all round for the Tottenham Hotspur fans at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. They've won. Tottenham Hotspur 2, Manchester City 1. In my opinion, Timo Werner should have scored 2 more goals earlier on in the match, making Manchester City nowhere near that. But it's ended Spurs 2, City 1. And but no doubt that the narrative for this match will be from Pep Guardiola. Post-match conference will be look at the scheduling that he's having to face and the unfair scheduling that he's having to face. Right, I'm going to go and try and find out how do I Let me just go and see if I can see Carabao Cup. Carabao Cup draw. 22:30 live £1/4. All right. If you want to see, and big up to Sky Sports Football, if you want to see live the Carabao Cup quarter-final draw, it is at excuse me, it's on Sky Sports Football and a YouTube channel. In about 15 minutes, it will go live, and so yeah, to see who's going to get who. I'm just going to write something on their comments. How do I do the? Oh, yeah. There, I've just right. So any of you out there, if you want to see, I'm going to stay on for another 10-15 minutes because the Carabao Cup draw is going to happen. It's live on the Sky Sports YouTube channel, Sky Sports Football YouTube channel at the moment. So that's what I've tuned into. I'm not going to show it because I don't know how to show it. And anyway, I'm probably getting in trouble if I did. But if you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Earlier on, it's ended. I've lost it. Oh, somebody help. Okay, here we go. Earlier on, I'm going to run through since we've got 15 minutes before the Carabao Cup draw. It ended Brighton Hove and Albion 2, Liverpool 3, Aston Villa 1, my Crystal Palace 2, Ebrieze and Deji Kamara scoring. Ebrieze and Adam Wharton, hope you are recovering well on your injuries. Also, it ended Manchester United 5, Leicester City 2. The interim manager at Manchester United for this evening's match was Ruud van Nistelrooy, and I don't think he's going to be given the opportunity to be the manager there. They're going to give it to another youngster, someone who's even younger than him, less experience. Anyway, and but he ended Manchester United 5, Leicester City 2. So with the Manchester United fans out there, what do you think? Who should be your new manager? Newcastle United United 2, Chelsea 0. A convincing win by Newcastle United. For me, they should have won 3-0. Chelsea, in my opinion, they are concentrating on finishing top 3, top 4 in the Premier League, and I think they may just get there if they can continue with consistency and not have injuries. And of course, they've got the January transfer window to come. You know how jammy Chelsea are in the transfer window. I think they will end up in the top 3, possibly in the top 4 in the Premier League. I think that's the minimum target up there. Preston North End is 0, Arsenal 3. If you're an Arsenal fan, as I said earlier on in the watch along, go and check out your second goal against Preston North End. The youngster that plays for you, Ethan Nwaneri. What a wonderful taken goal. Beautiful goal. That will do him confidence. The first goal was Gabriel Jesus. I think his first goal for a long time. I expect Arsenal fans out there would want Arsenal to be scoring more goals with what they have, with the likes of Gabriel Jesus. But definitely, if you're an Arsenal fan out there, go and check out your second goal. Peach of a goal. And no doubt that will give Ethan and Nwaneri confidence to continue to play for your football club. And it ended Tottenham Hotspur 2, Manchester City 1. It should have been Tottenham Hotspur 4 or 3 of the opportunities. I'm not saying that Tottenham Hotspur played Manchester City off the park. No, but on opportunities they should have. In my opinion, Tottenham Hotspur well deserved that win. Manchester City without Erling Haaland, there I expect Pep Guardiola will be querying the way the scheduling are of his football team. In comparison to other football teams in the Premier League, in cup competitions, it's catching up with them with not only the volume of games, but also now their players are coming off injured. Like literally every game now, whether it's a cup game or a Premier League game, somebody comes off on a stretcher. And I don't want to see that as a football fan. Whether it's an opponent's side, we want to see the players being available. Let's see the best football out there on the pitch, and it's absolute same. I'll big up to you, James Stones. Yeah, wear my poppy, I always do, and kind of wish other YouTube channels did it as well. It's just out of respect. If you know, you know. So big up to you, James Stone. Good, nice of you to drop in. But yeah, it's important. That the Crystal Palace has always been renowned. We've always had close ties with ex-servicemen and women who have served not only during the Second World War, but in other duties, tours duties. And it's if you ever go into the entrance to number 10 at Crystal Palace, entrance number 10, where you sometimes see ex-servicemen and women there greeting fans and dignitaries that come to watch Crystal Palace play at Selhurst Park. So much respect there to them for their service. But yeah, also it ended in the Scottish Premiership. I had predicted, I'm going to start doing prediction for the Scottish Premiership because I seem to get them right. Celtic 2, Dundee 0. I had predicted that. Dundee United 1, Motherwell 2, Hearts 1, Kilmarnock 2, Ross County 0, Hibs 0, St Mirren 3, St Johnstone 1. They had early door goal, but they just in the second half they just lost it. And this is the shock of the evening for me. I expected, my prediction was Rangers to win away at Aberdeen, but Aberdeen have won 2-1 against Rangers. And I'm just going to have a look to see if they had any red cards or whatever. Ooh, loads of yellow cards. But I'm not surprised that Aberdeen versus Rangers. Philippe Clement, the Rangers manager, receiving 1, 2, 3 yellow cards for his players that started the match. And for Aberdeen, the goalkeeper received a yellow card. What's all that about? Suspect referee, if ever there was one. The Aberdeen manager, Jimmy, telling his side receiving 2. I have to count them because there's so many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 yellow cards for his players, including their goalkeeper and Mitov. But they won. They won 2-1 against Rangers. I'm actually intrigued to see what's going on with the table there. Celtic, after today playing 10 games, are first in the Premier League, in the Scottish Premier League, with 28 points. Aberdeen have gone up and secured additional space between them and Rangers. So that was like a 6-pointer, really. Aberdeen have now are on 21 points, having played 10 games. Rangers have now played 10, but they are on a morsel of 19 points. 19 points. That's Rangers. So the gap between third and second, I thought Rangers were going to nick it 1-0 away, but Aberdeen stepped it up. Celtic have consolidated their position in top. They're only up there on top with goal difference of 26 versus Aberdeen. Aberdeen have got 11 goal difference. And then go dropping down there into 4th to 6th, Motherwell, Dundee United and Kilmarnock. Below them, Hearts, Hibs and Dundee propping up, and St Johnstone propping up the bottom 4 places. January window will be key to Rangers. I don't know what kind of financial status the Rangers club has to be able to maybe exchange to change up, but yeah, Celtic today, they started up with let me just double check. Yeah, Parma for sure already up top, and Yang Hong Jun up top. So Brendan Rodgers there with Kasper Schmeichel in goal as well. So he's got an all-round squad and depth in there. I still pick them for the Scottish Premiership at the end of the season, in my opinion. Right, going back to tonight. If you are new, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. I am big up to you, James Stone and Jay, for dropping in. And oh, 1 minute, I'm getting tangled up here. I'm just waiting on YouTube here. I'm listening to. Hold on. Just listen to one of the managers. That was Arne Slot. I'm just waiting here for the Carabao Cup draw. It is, if you're interested in the Carabao Cup quarterfinal draw, is live on Sky Sports Football YouTube channel. Go over there, check it out. And it's going absolute madness in the chat there. But it is it's going to be live in about 4 minutes, and that's what I'm waiting for. So 1 minute. Yeah, no, it doesn't let you. Just waiting for the cup draw to start. But I'm also listening to the commentary of the managers after the pre-match. I'm going to see if I can find something from Oliver Glasner. Pep Guardiola is not happy at the moment because of the scheduling, I expect. Right. Right. So here it is. The people in the sides in the quarterfinal draw is the following: Tottenham Hotspur, Liverpool, Manchester United, Newcastle, Arsenal, Southampton, Brentford, and my beloved Crystal Palace. It's for the first time in 14 years that it's an all Premier League quarterfinal lineup. So it's a Premier League dash to the end to Wembley. I'm not fearing anyone. We've got injuries. I'm absolutely gutted for Adam Wharton, Lerma, Jefferson Lerma. Also, at the moment, we've got injured Ebrieze as well today, and Mark Gaston, there's other players injured. So, but for me, it's going to be, who do I want? Who do I don't want? I don't care. We're ready for anyone. But I'll tell you something. I don't want to get Liverpool, the squad in it. I read out during the watch along today, Liverpool's bench, and I was just like, they're taking the bubble. They're taking the piss. I mean, their squad in there for Liverpool is just ridiculous. If So for me, actually, if there is a team I wouldn't mind getting, it's Tottenham Hotspur, because I know we can spank them. I know we can put them in our pocket. So I expect everybody will be wanting Southampton, and we're expecting a home match against Southampton. But it is what it will be. What it will be, and of course, it will be decided on the line. I'm just trying to find some information here about. No, there's nothing there on Oliver Glasner. Oh. I could have. Oh, never mind. I'm just going to go over to the YouTube channel at Sky Sports Football. I've lost it. Where do I find it? Oh, there it is. It's about 1 minute away from them reading out who's going to be on there. And question is, how do I? Oh. Right, that's on pause. So how do I listen to that? I have no idea. I don't know. But anyway, I'm waiting for the draw. It's going to happen within a minute. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego Palace. Just waiting for the draw and for the quarter-final draw of the Carabao Cup. Please subscribe at Diego Palace if you're new. Absolutely happy that we've won tonight against Aston Villa, but I'm absolutely distraught that Ebrieze and Adam Wharton have had to pull out injured. I hope that they're recovering well. It's not just about supporting the players when they're on the pitch scoring goals and all that jazz that goes along with it. It's also about supporting the players when they are injured. I'm supporting their families, supporting their friends, and no doubt the staff at Crystal Palace that literally have to patch them up together so that they can become match fit ready and available for selection for in that instance, of course, for Oliver Glasner following that successful win over Tottenham Hotspur at the weekend. I can't lie, I'm beginning to be a little bit nervous, but you know what? It is whoever we get. The side that I don't want to see is Liverpool, but I probably jinxed it, and where else we get, I wouldn't mind. I suppose Tottenham Hotspur and Southampton will be the easiest out of the draw, I suppose. But for about 14 years, it's the first time that the quarterfinal has got all Premier League sides. There are no non-Premier League sides in this final draw. So it is. I can just go back to that comment. There it is. Yeah, so for the last 14 years, this is the first time in 14 years that all the sides are from the Premier League, and the sides to choose from in the hat are Tottenham Hotspur, Liverpool, Manchester United, Newcastle, Arsenal, Southampton, Brentford, and Crystal Palace. Is there an easy side there? Pound for pound, I would say Southampton to play up against, home or away. I wouldn't mind playing against Tottenham Hotspur because we got them in our pocket. Tottenham Hotspur fans said, "Well, yeah, okay, what are you talking about?" But it's true, man. You guys could. We had you on the weekend, so we know how to win against you. So, but the sides that and possibly Manchester United because they're in transformation. They don't know who's in, who's out. And it looks like they're not going to give Ruud van Nistelrooy an opportunity, but they're going to go for a younger manager with less experience, who knows, who's not played for Manchester United, and they're going to give him a chance. So maybe it'll be easy morsels for us. The The side that I don't want to get, and I probably just jinxed it, I'm going to touch a bit of wood, is Liverpool. I'll take my chances against Arsenal because I know that if we catch them during the time when they're concentrating on the Champions League or on the Premier League, we may just get a weaker side that plays against us. So, but the side I don't want to play against is Liverpool, I can't lie. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Just waiting for the cup draw to be announced. We're waiting for it. I don't know if I can get the sound up on this. We'll find out once it goes live. Please subscribe at Diego C. Palace, trying to get to 2,000 subscribers for the content on Crystal Palace women's football, Crystal Palace men's football, other Premier League sides, whether they're playing in the Premier League or playing the European competitions, and also a bit of international stuff that you saw if you watched the last previous watch along. I focused mostly on the Welsh women national side, winning against the Slovakian women last night 2-0. And but yeah, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace, trying to get to 2,000 subscribers. When is this Carabao Cup going to happen? What they're waiting for? There's only like how many teams? What are they waiting for? What is going on? I need to refresh. Maybe I need to refresh. No, it's not. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there's only 8 sides that they need to. There's only 8 balls that they have to put in the bag. I'll say no more. And waiting to see who we get, who don't we get. Oh, something's happening. No, nothing's happening there. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Waiting to see who Crystal Palace are going to get, but the draw is still not happening. Right, I'm going to go multitasking here. I'm going to go somewhere else to see if they show it somewhere else. Draw after Pete, so let's just refresh that one. And here we go. For any Manchester United fans out there, I have this is your interim manager Ruud van Nistelrooy talking to Sky Sports. He says, "I have had to say we've had some good luck as well. I'm so happy for Casemiro, though Alejandro Garnacho and Bruno Fernandes. Oh, hello. Here we go. We're going over to the live Carabao Cup. It's happening now. So I'll read out the Manchester United team interim manager in a minute. It's now starting on the Sky Sports Football YouTube channel. It's live. It's free over there. I shouldn't really emphasize somebody else because I'm losing the people watching here. But never mind. We'll big up to Sky Sports. But they're airing it live. It's just kicking off there. But in the meantime, if you're new at this channel at Diego C. Palace, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. What's with the adverts, man? I'm supposed to go to make the money. Oh my days, it's all ladders at the moment. But in the meantime, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. If I want an easy side, I'll probably be Southampton and Tottenham Hotspur. But I expect we'll probably land Liverpool at Anfield. It's just the way it is. I just reading their bench today, and it's just ridiculous. Absolutely taking the bubble, you Liverpool fans. Taking liberties. Oh. All these adverts. Here we go. Here we go. It's on Sky Sports, the live Carabao Cup quarter-final draw. Angus Postecoglou there is clapping his home side, and he's been interviewed here. Let's see what he has to say following that match win over Manchester City. Let's see what he has to say. He looks so moody. He just won against Manchester City, Angus Postecoglou. He's saying that he had to defend. He's saying that his side had a few chances that they should have put away. So that's a good stem off a good manager, that he always expects levels from his players to just see the game out early doors, but they couldn't do it. But they won. Here we go. He's saying his team is an evolving process. He's saying that sometimes you stumble. This is Angus Postecoglou's being interviewed by Sky Sports. Following Sunday's match against Palace, he felt that his players could come out to make a statement today. Yeah. His Angus Postecoglou is saying that both of the Tottenham Hotspur goals of his players had to be top quality goals to beat a side like Manchester City. Can't argue with that. He doesn't look happy, and he's just won against Manchester City. But there you go. Oh, he's a little smile there. No, it wasn't a smile. They're talking about Timo Werner. He's saying that he's supporting Timo Werner, and the team are as well. But ultimately, it's up to him to put the ball in the back of the net. And that's how it is. That's why they're going to pick bucks, the strikers. Sky Sports interviewer is saying that we all saw the determination to see the match out for the Tottenham Hotspur players within themselves. Angus Postecoglou is replying. He's saying that they had chances. His players had good chances to see the game out early doors, but it just didn't happen. The Sky Sports interviewer is asking him, "Is this a turning point for your side, for your players?" And Angus Postecoglou is just so level-headed, so direct, saying, "No, I don't see it like that. It's a match that we won, and bring on the next one." He's still not happy. Right, here we go with the draw. Tottenham Hotspur on ball number 8, Brentford are number 1, Southampton are ball number 2, Crystal Palace are ball number 3, Liverpool are ball number 4, Manchester ball number 5, Newcastle ball number 6, Arsenal are ball number 7, and Tottenham Hotspur ball number 8. So come on, Crystal Palace, let's get a home match. Let's pack out Selhurst Park. Let's get the revenue. Let's get the club shop sold out. Jamie Redknapp picking the first home ball. Tottenham Hotspur have got a home match. Tottenham Hotspur. So there's something going on here. Ex-Tottenham Hotspur player Jamie Redknapp. He picks number 8 out. Say no more. Ooh. It's Manchester United. Manchester United, the new Manchester United manager, will be facing Tottenham Hotspur. Oh, number 7 is the next home. So that's Arsenal. Yes, Crystal Palace. We're going to the Arsenal. We are going to take Arsenal on. Bring on the Arsenal. We will take them down. We will put Arteta, Mikel Arteta, and Mikel Mourinho, and all these other Mikels that they've got over there. We'll put them in the mud. Arsenal fans will be in the mud. Eddie Nketiah to score a hat trick, but against Newcastle have got the home match. Eddie Nketiah to score 3 against the Arsenal at. He knows Arsenal well, so come on, Eddie Nketiah for Crystal Palace to score 3 goals against Arsenal and put Mikel Arteta in the mud. Arsenal fans will be in the mud. Southampton at home to Liverpool. Liverpool are having to go all the way down. They always get distance. They're going to have to go down to St Mary's. So the ties are as follows. We've got Tottenham Hotspur versus Manchester United played on the December the 16th. Arsenal versus Crystal Palace. Come on, Palace. We can do this. Eddie Nketiah to score 3 goals against the Arsenal. Put Mikel Arteta and those Arsenal fans in the mud. Newcastle United versus Brentford. And Southampton versus Liverpool. To be played on the 16th of December, or that weekend or so. Come on, Palace. Bring on the Arsenal. Mikel Arteta will be put in the mud. All those Arsenal fans, all those salty Arsenal fans, they'll be put in the mud. We've already put their opponents across the marshes, Tottenham Hotspur fans in the mud this season. Now it's time to put the Arsenal fan base, all those Arsenal fans, in the mud. We need to put them in the mud, and Mikel Arteta will be that'll be his last game for Arsenal. Mark my words. Come on, Palace. London is red and blue. That's right. Here they're showing a replay here of this is the second goal for Ruben Fernandes, a defensive error from Leicester City, handed the ball to Ruud van Nistelrooy, winning there. This is Ruud van Nistelrooy. I'm going to read what he's got to say. He's on Sky Sports. I hope you guys can't hear it. No, you can't. Ruud van Nistelrooy is saying that his players scored some great goals, some beautiful goals. He also has to say they had some lucks that the ball came off the posts for them to score. So he's level-headed. He's direct. He's been fair. Ruud van Nistelrooy. He's been interviewed by Sky Sports. He's praising Garnacho's finish for his goal. Excuse me. So he's been fair. He says that his players played well, but he had some luck on the night. Oh, it's lost it. I've lost it now. They've cut it. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, I know why they've cut it, because that's Sky's News. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, I've lost the stream. Right, let me go back. But yeah, anyway, so it's ended. It's Crystal Palace there. Crystal Palace against the Arsenal. It's going to be at the Emirates, I expect, and I'm just hopeful that around thereabouts in mid-December, it's going to be happening around 14th of December that weekend, that Arsenal will have their eyeball on Champions League, on the running into the Christmas and New Year's period, where they will look to be focused on other fish to fry, as they say sometimes, some certain so-called fan base of the Arsenal fans. Arsenal fans, you'll be put in the mud. our Eddie Nketiah, not yours, but our Eddie Nketiah. It's time for him now to get on the score sheet. He's going to score 3 goals against the Arsenal fans at the Emirates. He knows your side. He knows Mikel Arteta. He's got him in his pocket. Real talk. So Eddie Nketiah will score a hat-trick at the Emirates, and it will be the catalyst of the last game for Mikel Arteta at Arsenal. I reckon. That's right. I'll say it, Arsenal fans. I'm saying it with chest. That's right. Mikel Arteta will be gone. Because Crystal Palace are going to the Emirates and we will win. We've got Jean-Philippe Mateta up there. We've got Eddie Nketiah, and hopefully we'll have Ebrieze, Adam Wharton, Adam Jefferson, Lerma back from injury. So hopefully we'll get that. But in my opinion, we deserve to go there and get a result. I knew we were going to get a difficult draw, but yeah. So we've done Tottenham Hotspur. We've put them in the mud. Bring on the Arsenal fans. Come on, Palace. Wouldn't it have been nice for Eddie Nketiah to score the winning goal against Arsenal? It's just written in the stars, because Mikel Arteta will be concentrating on, I suppose, in the Champions League, of course, and in the Premier League. So now, what else can I go through? Let me just go through the last of... it's just going to have 3 hours of live streaming. But hold on a second. I'm just going to do the last results. So, in the English League Cup, Carabao Cup, it ended Brighton, Hove and Albion 2, Liverpool 3. Well done, Liverpool fans. Thank you for beating the Albion. That's what I asked for. With cream on top, with sugar on top. Like in Pulp Fiction, someone just beat the Brighton. Beat the Albion. Come on. So well done, those Liverpool fans out there, for beating Brighton. That's right. I said it. And then, of course, Aston Villa 1, Crystal Palace 2, Ebrieze scoring early doors, and Daichi Kamara scoring the second goal, and John Duran for Aston Villa, the Colombian international striker, scoring their goal. Solid performance, first and second half, mostly in the second half, how we kept him at bay for Crystal Palace, in my opinion. Absolutely devastated and sad to see that both Adam Wharton and Ebrieze had to come off injured. So hopefully they'll be able to recover. I wouldn't chance them for the next game. Just rest them, let the injury see its course, let them get better to 100% and then bring them back. It is what it is. But my thoughts and prayers are for both of those two players and all the other Crystal Palace men and women players that are injured at the moment. Manchester United 5, Leicester City 2. Ruud Nistelrooy, the interim Manchester United manager, I just heard a bit of his commentary after the post-match with Sky Sports, clearly saying he was very humble, very respectful, saying that he was happy with the performance with his players. They did ride their luck at times. They got a bit lucky when the ball came off the post and they landed fairly for their players and they took their chances. He was very high praise of Garnacho's goal, the way he took his goal, 2 goals for Casemiro, 2 goals for Bruno as well. So, so he was happy with that performance. I don't understand, as an outsider looking into that football club, is you've got a player that understands Manchester United. I think he scored over 150 goals for them. He clearly knows what it means to understand what it means to win at that level for that football club. I am talking to Manchester United in Ruud van Nistelrooy. He has his coaching badges. He's just won them 5-2. Sometimes you could ask for a good manager, for a best manager, but are they really lucky? And today he got a bit of luck as well. So there you go. That's all I'll say. So Manchester United fans, why don't you give Ruud van Nistelrooy a go? Why are you going to go and spend another? It says that £8 million for the Lisbon manager from Portugal. But then you're going to have to bring in his coaching staff in there. So you're talking another £20 million. And that's excluding the wages for the X amount of years. So you're talking overall what you've paid off Erik ten Hag, I expect 15 million, another 10 million to get the get out clause for the new manager that you want to try and get from Portugal, another 10 to 50 million pounds for his wages and his staff. A circa of around 40 to 45 million. When you've got a manager like with experience that understands your football club, Ruud van Nistelrooy is on your payroll there right now. I don't understand that. So I don't understand Manchester United. So Manchester United fans, why don't you give Ruud van Nistelrooy an opportunity there? I don't know. I don't understand that. But he ended Manchester United 5, Leicester City 2, Steve Cooper. Couldn't get it over the line there. Jordan Ayew starting up top for Leicester City. Odison Odegaard was the substitute there at Crystal Palace. Also tonight, it ended Newcastle United 2, Chelsea 0. Very convincing win, in my opinion, by Eddie Howe's and his coaching staff and his players. For me, Chelsea are focusing on a top 3, top 4 finish in the Premier League. I think if they can avoid injuries, if they can muster a consistency in results, in delivery of performances, I can see the Chelsea fans and their football club getting in the top 3, top 4. Just avoid injuries and with a few more jammy transfer moves in the January transfer moves in the transfer window. Who knows? But I can see Chelsea getting top 3, top 4. If you're a Chelsea fan out there, do you agree? Do you not agree? But I think that was a very convincing win by Newcastle United. Chelsea have got, they know what they need to do this season for their football fan base. And I think that's just to end as high as you can in that Premier League. And I mean, top 2, top 3, top 4. I think Preston North End 0, Arsenal 3. Preston North End, valiant effort by Preston North End. That second goal by Ethan and Nwaneri from Arsenal. Amazing prospect to the game, in my opinion. Well taken ball, well put aside and sweetly taken out from outside the box. If you're an Arsenal fan, go and watch your second goal. Ethan and Nwaneri. Ethan is his first name. Go and check out that second goal for Arsenal. Go and watch it play back and you'll see what I'm talking about. Beautiful goal. But next match also ended Tottenham Hotspur 2, Manchester City 1. Valiant effort from the Tottenham Hotspur players in the sense of seeing at the game just because in the second half, in additional extra time in the second half, Manchester City were just attacking. And Richarlison had an opportunity to... Tottenham Hotspur with Jimoh-Aloba and Richarlison, they've got 2 strikers that ability, in my opinion. They've got what I call the techers. They've got the technical ability to score goals. But it's when you see them on the pitch playing for Tottenham Hotspur, it's like watching 2 strikers that are on the bench, growing on the bench and not getting time on the pitch. There's no confidence, zero confidence. But as an outsider looking in, they've got ability, but they just can't reproduce that on match days. How does Angus Postecoglou change that with Jimoh-Aloba and Richarlison? He said that he's supporting the players, but at the end of the day, it's up to them to just be confident and just put the ball in the back of the net because that's what they get paid to do. They're strikers. But Tottenham Hotspur have won against Manchester City. On the other side of the coin, I expect Pep Guardiola will be absolutely infatuated and pointing out the fact that the scheduling for his football side, I expect Manchester City fans will be saying, look, the scheduling for our side is just ridiculous. The way we have been having to play, to fork out, to be ready to match after match after match in the close proximity. And the evidence is clear. Look at today, they had another player come off the pitch, not limping off, but been pulled off on a stretcher. It's getting stupid now. Whatever side I'm watching at there, there's got to be something done because the players are just dropping like flies. Every football club seems to have an A&E department on alert every day. So, English League Cup last 16 ended. Brighton Hove Albion 2, Brighton Liverpool 3, Aston Villa 1, Crystal Palace 2, Manchester United 5, Leicester City 2, Newcastle United 2, Chelsea 0, Preston North End 0, Arsenal 3, Tottenham Hotspur 2, Manchester City 1. In the Scottish Premiership, as I predicted, Celtic won 2-0 against Dundee, Dundee United 1, Motherwell 2, Hearts 1, Kilmarnock 2, Ross County 0, Hibs 0, St Mirren 3. St Johnstone scored an early goal, but they just lost the plot, and they ended St Johnstone 1. And the one surprise for me, because this was the 6-pointer at the top of the Scottish Premiership, Aberdeen in second and Rangers are in third up there behind Celtic, and Aberdeen won 2-1, and Rangers they need to sort out. They probably want the January transfer window to come around sooner than later, I expect, to just add some scoring depth in there, I can, as an outsider looking in. Now, in the Carabao Cup quarter-final draw, Crystal Palace will now be facing Arsenal. Tottenham Hotspur will be facing Manchester United. Who else was there? Liverpool are away at Southampton, I believe, and I can't remember what the other one is. Newcastle. Who's Newcastle playing in? I'm missing somebody. Well, anyway, yeah, that's what it was. Now that I've got into it, I need to find out. Right, so how do I do this? Here they are. Sorry, I beg your pardon. The quarterfinals are as follows in the Carabao Cup: Tottenham Hotspur versus Manchester United, Arsenal versus Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace to beat the Arsenal, to put the Arsenal fans in the mud, put Mikel Arteta and the Mikel Rooney, all these Mikels that they've got in Arsenal, put those Arsenal fans in the mud. Eddie Nketiah, our Crystal Palace player, to score 3 goals against the Arsenal. He knows them well. He knows how to do the job. And so it's Arsenal versus Crystal Palace. And then also we've got Newcastle versus Brentford. That's the one I forgot. And the last one there, Southampton versus Liverpool. So thank you very much for watching. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C Palace. Please drop a like. Please share it. Please, if you can, drop a donation. It all goes towards the channel. And yeah, I'm glad that we're through. Up the Palace. Well done. Crystal Palace is my lucky hat that did it. But I'm absolutely Ebrieze and Adam Wharton and all the other Crystal Palace men and women players that are injured. Get well soon. Work hard on your recovery and look forward to seeing you being available for both Oliver Glasner and, of course, for the Crystal Palace women, being available for selection for Laura Kaminsky, the Crystal Palace manager for the women's side. Right. Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you up on the next one. Please drop a like, subscribe at Diego C Palace. Come on, Palace. Bring on Arsenal. Arsenal fans. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? I'm telling you, Arsenal fans, we're coming for you. We're coming for you. We're coming for you. I started, so I'll finish. We're coming for you, Arsenal fans. Eddie Nketiah to score a hat-trick against your youngsters, because your Mikel Arteta will be having other fish to fry, in the sense of being concentrated on the Champions League and other things that you might want to worry about. So Crystal Palace will beat Arsenal in the quarterfinals 3-0. There you go. I said it. Eddie Nketiah, hat-trick. Come on, Palace. London is red and blue. Thank you for watching. Please drop a like and subscribe at Diego C Palace. We'll catch you up on the next one. Stay safe, everyone, and take care. Thanks for watching.